What up, man? Huh? It's on. We here.
Hey, man. Salute to y'all. Bring it in. Okay. Nope.
Let's get right to it, man.
You was about to hype it out. Like, don't do it.
I was good. Shout out to the subscribers, that notification gang, etc., etc. Don't let none of that get too far ahead of you. I go by the name Vada. Tell your mama I said hi. What's up, man? Talk to me real quick about the trenches. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do this breakdown, talk, etc., etc. You know, what's up?
I mean, you know, I gotta be honest with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I kind of, you know, this event it wasn't too crazy, but it was just enough. You know what I'm saying? You know, maybe my energy might be a little off, but you know, I feel like, you know, the battle event was cool. It was cool. Tainted for sure. You know what I'm saying? But you know, they just ended the event. I thought that they was making one more battle. I thought it was one more battle. They said it was gonna be the last battle of the night.
Wasn't happening.
That's not happening. Okay, I just didn't know that. And so I guess we just talk about what just currently happened.
I'll take it from the top, man. Obviously, there was two battles that didn't happen on the card tonight. Shout out to all the subscribers, that notification gang. Shout out to, you know, everybody that's been talking about the event, that's wanted us to break it down, etc., etc. We're here. You know what I mean? I will say this: you didn't have Ace Amin versus Jay Moore. Obviously, you know the Jay Moore situation. I ain't got to even get into all of that to get with it and all that, right? Let me do this, right? So you had that situation, then you have Jay Murder, who didn't show up, whatever the case may be. I'm gonna be honest with you. I missed a lot of these battles tonight. I'm getting straight to Eazy the Block Captain versus Swamp because that's what the people want. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to see me sit here and talk about a bunch of other shit when the title is Eazy the Block Captain versus Swamp. So I want you to take the next couple minutes and then you can break down the battle, give your winner, and we can get into all of the rest of the shit. The ball's in your court. What's up?
All right, cool. Eazy the Block Captain versus Swamp. I'm gonna say for sure, I do have a clear winner. I got a clear winner. I think I'm gonna go with Eazy the Block Captain second and the third. Gotta go with Eazy the Block Captain second and the third. I felt like after that first round, I thought Easy's round was a little bit beatable, and to me, Swamp definitely had a little bit more to bring to the table in that first round. Now, usually when the law of average, when it comes to Eazy the Block Captain battles, if Eazy usually don't be winning the first round, so I wasn't too scared. Then I seen Eazy the Block Captain do that second round. He left earth in that second round. I'm not gonna hold you. Eazy the Block Captain was bombing after the time. Damn, you giving me the notification that we on. But he was bombing in that second round to the point where I'm looking at Swamp like Swamp gonna need a lot to do something in this second round. And I feel like Swamp not only didn't give me enough, he also went short. He did good, but he just went a little bit short in that second round. Third round, I felt like Eazy stayed at the same temperature that he did. If anything, he was already on that hot scale, and he just basically simmered off. As you know what I'm saying, the food was already hot. Everybody can get a plate. It was just enough heat for everybody. Swamp in that third, he got to a point, then he pulled the Sue Surf. And by I say in the Sue Surf, it's not really a choke. It's I messed up, I slipped up, but let me bring it back for y'all. But, you know, usually people bring it back just like the 4 bars or like the 2 bar setup. No, he started the whole round over again. And that kind of gave me a lack of the luster. It gave me a bad taste in my mouth. Got to give Eazy the Block Captain the second and the third. Fada, how you calling it, bro?
It's only 500 people in here. I'm not giving mine. They still coming. I want the rest of the people to get here. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I could give my breakdown. You know what I'm saying? We building though.
And the likes ain't enough for me.
And it's only 50 likes on this video. No, we're not doing that right now. So we'll talk about something else.
All right.
I will say this.
I can tell you what happened in the beginning.
Yeah, you can tell me what happened.
Okay, so
we'll get to mine later. I'm not.
We're
not. If it is 76, no, you ain't getting mine.
Nah,
keep going.
Okay, so
keep going. Now take me back to the beginning, and I'll tell you what I think.
I believe the first battle of the night.
40 million. I'm not doing it. Go.
I think that one I was a little back and forth. That was an issue that I don't know if it was the stream issues. I don't know if it was me having personal issues with the logging in. But the first battle of the night was Tex versus Snake Eyes.
Okay.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, I didn't really get into both rounds, but I know that the round that I did see, that the round we need to talk about is Texas' second round. Tex left Earth. If I gotta give any clear rounds, I'm gonna say Tex got the second round clear. But from what I'm hearing, Snake Eyes definitely was cooking in the first, and I'm hearing Tex got that third, depending on how you want to take it. I'm not gonna give you a direct judgment on who won that battle. But I go by what the chat say. I go by what Twitter be saying. You know what I'm saying? Just like you said, I go with the consensus. The consensus is kind of leaning towards Tex, but Snake Eyes did just enough. He was serviceable.
What about Bonnie? Did you see Bonnie Godive? Oh man, they was going crazy on Battle Fact. Battle Facts, they was going crazy on you in that chat. Easy, y'all Chrome niggas know my number. Why y'all niggas ain't calling me? Why y'all? You know what? It's cool. I'm just kidding. I know why. That nigga got Balenciaga on. We not paying that nigga. No fucking say hell no. The rich get richer and the poor don't get a fucking thing. No, I'm just joking, man. Shout out to the Chrome Twin. Hold on, I'm gonna work at this, right? Stop playing with Vada and Showtime SP. Get them likes. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Yeah. He said battle rap is opinionated, got nothing to do with hate. Wipe your okay. Yo, they was going crazy on Battle Facts in that chat, bro. Hold on, we gonna pull it up, man. Yo, I don't know what he did or who he did it to, but when I tell you them niggas was going crazy for at least easily, how long they was going crazy for? A couple hours? It was for
I believe they went live for Dre Majesty versus Presidential Dubs, right?
Okay.
Or Prezi. That's what he goes by now, right? So during that battle, I guess there was a beginning leading into the battle. You saw a lot of the rats and the cheeses, and then after that battle, you saw a lot of the rats and the cheeses.
You going out the worst way, prick. Somebody in that feng shui room better have a first aid kit. Same date you was born, you can die. Jeremiah, birthday hits. It holds 16.
Yo, the whole chat was all yo, this shit was crazy. Them niggas was going crazy. Dre Majesty, I felt like he had one of the better performances of the night. Where was that?
We was leading into that. The reason why the cheese comments was up is because they was live on YouTube.
They was going fucking crazy. Yo, my man. Yo, facts. I don't know what you did or who you did it to, but bro, this shit. Look at this shit. I was like, I couldn't even believe all this goddamn these motherfucking emojis. This nigga was going crazy on this nigga the whole night. But let me keep it moving, man. Shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Somebody listed every type of cheese.
Niggas was going, whatever, provolone.
They said Gouda.
Gouda's pretty good.
Brie.
Brie is crazy. Chris, they said Chris Unbiased with the body bag of the yo. What was crazy about what he did is he waited till the nigga was hosting. See, that's why you gotta leave certain niggas alone. Cause this nigga really waited until your biggest moment. You gotta fight that nigga. You gotta fight. Where's the AR-15? That my nigga. Give me the vest. Give me the motherfucking vest.
You know,
give me the fucking vest right now. Cause I gotta help out Battle Facts. That's the one. Get me the vest.
You know what I'm saying?
Battle Facts. You gotta shoot that nigga when you see it. Like for real. You my my nigga. I'm on some real murder shit. You gotta shoot that nigga when you see him. You have to. You got no choice. That nigga tried you with the all cheese emojis for an hour and a half. I don't like it.
All right. If we could take a sidebar just for a second, just want to point out, battle rap is messy, man. Battle rap is always gonna be messy, man. Because Chris Unbiased dropped the stock rise list 5 days ago, right?
Nobody cares.
5 days. Ain't nobody.
Don't care.
Not a thank you.
Negativity.
Not a we appreciate you. Not a yo man. Y'all got me on the list. Y'all got us on the list. Thank you for that. None of that. But as soon as a nigga do the stock drop list,
it's over with.
Oh man, you and why are we still listening to? Why we?
But let me get into this.
What
right?
you do? Was he lying? Was he lying though?
Check this out. Let's get to it. So I give y'all my rendition of well, first of all, I feel like Froze beat Tru Foe. Tru Foe, I felt like his style, like he gets moments off, but tonight Froze had like way more moments than him. He was way more polished, way more cleaner, and he did cater to Philly. You know what I'm saying? He had a whole round about all the Philly shit. You know what I'm saying? Which he's supposed to do. You're at home. You're supposed to cater to Philly. He said some shit that was kind of fire. He said, it was a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying? His rounds was well put together. Is what I'm
the
gonna
mixtape round was the second round when he was talking about. He said, "You said,
yo, get these rats out my comment, my nigga." Like, no. What we doing? Hold on. Now, we're not doing this. I spoke about it, but we're not doing that. Like, let's keep it moving.
What I will say is about we can get into the Dre. You had Dre, we clearly had Dre Majesty beating Prezi.
Yo, Dre Majesty was wildin', son. I was in the car riding, right? I want to show you this shit. Dre Majesty was wildin', son. I ain't even put this one out. I should have though, but Dre Majesty was wildin', son. This nigga was bugging. Hold on, let me see if I got a video. I was watching his battle on the way back to the crib, and when I tell you he was wildin', son, what do you say? Hold on.
After this rep, you ain't gonna never ever play again. You can down your ways. Shador Sanders. I don't watch niggas slide for that.
That was the best one too. Out of all, there was mad Shador bars. But when Dre Majesty said that shit in his first round, Shador Sanders, I done seen niggas slide for days. Presidential Dubs got cooked.
All right, so if I gotta be frank about that battle, Presidential Dubs or Prezi, to me, he had a lot of energy. He had a lot of performance. You know what I'm saying? He had the persona that he was like the best rapper. He had the hype man.
You telling them. You telling them. Tell them. You telling me I don't want to.
He had the hype man. He had this hype man that was right there, like finishing the bars with him, and he was like, "Hello, it's me. Hello, it's me." But the problem is, he wasn't saying nothing. That was the problem. I be having a problem with a lot of these rappers that really be just rhyming words together. You know what I'm saying? And it seems like they're rhyming forever, you know?
Hit the like, hold on. Hit the like button. Shout out to all the subscribers in the build. People laughing. I was like, yeah, tell them. He always be trying to tell me though. I'm like, bro, tell them niggas.
It's a conversation between me and my brother.
I'm talking to them. I want to tell them. All right, so here's the deal. I want to get into this, right? As far as like some of the battles of the night. King versus Danny Myers was clearly the battle of the night. When I tell you these motherfuckers went crazy, like Danny Myers, I will give him mad credit for this battle because coming into it, he was like fluctuating. You know what I'm saying? King had been on bullshit. Presidential Dubs is not good. I got Dre. That's why I ain't even mentioned it. 3-0, Dre Majesty. What are we doing here? The only thing I want to put, you know what they say in college, right? When you make plays and make highlights, it's called putting money on tape. You know what I'm saying? Because the more highlights you make, the more people will watch them, refer to them, and that can get you in the league. Put money on tape. So I want to put this money on tape right here. Stop giving Dre Majesty $2,000 niggas, $1,000 niggas who will do the battle for free. If you're gonna have him around, invest in him. He needs some fire competition. None of these niggas who's gonna do it for a fucking couple $100 in a bus pass is gonna beat him. You're going to have to invest in that nigga with some real competition. I want to put that money on tape, clip it, snip it, put it on Twitter, put it on Instagram, hit your fam. Dre Majesty is fucking phenomenal, and I don't think that he should be regulated to battling against recycled goods. I want to hear this nigga.
He said recycled
what I'm doing.
goods.
Like, that was not it. He's nice as shit. He shouldn't be battling them niggas.
Yo. Dre Majesty, listen, when we saw Dre Majesty in the
him versus Emerson Kennedy, that would be a fire.
I would like to see that.
Fire. You know what I'm saying?
I would like to see Dre Majesty versus give me a name. Come on, Dre Majesty.
I said Emerson Kennedy.
You know what I'm saying? Give me another,
give me Snake Eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like that. No. I'm saying you got to give me some better names though. Yeah. Bring T-Top over there. Bring Danny was nice too. But let me go to this next one. Danny versus King. This is just my personal opinion. I feel like Dre Majesty versus Overhead would be phenomenal too. But
okay,
if you know what I'm saying. But I feel like Danny Myers versus King was the battle of the night.
Clearly,
I personally got King winning the first round, Danny edging the second round, King winning the third round. The reason why I got King winning the third round is because his third round he was laser sharp from beginning to the end. Danny had a little truffle muffles in some of that third round. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like the cleanest third round. And plus, Danny was doing really fire shit. His rebuttal, he had the rebuttal of the night. He rebutted a rebuttal of the nigga who rebutted. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, it was phenomenal. He said, I remember this. You know they say when you remember it, it's good. It's you know what I'm saying? When it sticks to your ribs, that shit, I ain't got no note for this shit. The nigga said, you like to smoke with your wife? I'd rather give her that morning wood, right?
Mm-hmm.
The nigga Danny rebuttals the shit and says, he said, these bars, he said, keeping you alive won't make your mama cry, but morning would. That shit was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like they was putting together some old parallel universe type shit. And then he said, do you believe in a Nah, fuck that. We in real life right now. Like Danny was on some bonkers shit with him. How you feel?
Hands down the battle of the night. Definitely need to be rewatched. King also is on that list as well as Dre Majesty. Definitely needs more place that's big enough. But, and I will even lead that into a style clash, and that leads to the end of that battle. Yes, first round. If you had King winning the first round, I got Danny Myers winning the first round. It was that goddamn close.
Yeah.
Second round, I'm gonna give it to King. Third round is the only round that to me is the clearest, and that's the third round. King talked to Danny Myers like how you in the chat would talk to Danny Myers. Like, hey, you know, you said you wanted Lux. Why you battling Taco Bell Tony over here? You battling too much. He even put it in a bar. He says you got 12 battles lined up. Doesn't that make 1 and 2 make sense?
That was crazy. Yeah.
Wait, that was a bar. Oh my God. Did I ever tell you the story about how I met King?
I'm not going through that. We're not getting that story for the 48th time.
Fire, no, bro. We done told. Listen, I like to see King on that same list of niggas that he need to battle. Do he need to? Now, Danny did point out, why are you battling me if you need to see you versus Tex? That also was one of them situations. Like there needs to be. We know that King is the number one in the trenches. Well, fuck it then. Put Eazy up against King. You get what I'm saying? Give me that friendly sparring match. You got to give me something. Only reason why I'm saying that is because the nigga King is on the same path as Eazy the Block Captain. Because in the third round, the reason why Danny Myers ain't throw his hat one time, because the nigga that was behind him was T-Rex. The only one that throw the hat is me. I would like to see King versus T-Rex. I'm not going to hold you.
Fuck with King, man. Listen, we can't, bro. That is, bro. Listen, I want to tell you something, right? A lot of people that King rap against, see, this is the thing, right? I've been doing this, right? I've been doing this long enough. I don't know everything, but I know enough. And when I say I know enough, when you hear King's material, you hear pain. You hear him trying to make it somewhere. He don't rap like a nigga who been on big stages or none of that. This nigga rap like he got to go to work tomorrow, not today. No. You know what I'm saying? And with the style that he got, it's elite level lyricism. You know what I'm saying? Like the lyricism and the bars that he's putting together are fucking phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? Like he could rap. I'm not gonna hate and I'm not gonna hold you. I don't think Eunice can fuck with him. I don't think he can.
I was just about to ask.
Do not.
Just about to ask that, bro.
You ain't got to ask.
I gotta ask. Let's ask the chat. After, for those of y'all who've seen the battle, my fault.
For those of y'all who've seen the battle,
For those of y'all who've seen the battle, right? Do you think Eunice versus King is this a good batch that we want to see? Because I'm not gonna hold you.
All right.
King got it.
I know he do. I've seen it.
Got it. Like I say, Eunice got it.
He puts money on paper. To me, battles that are on pay-per-view and all of that, and these type of pay-per-views mean way more than app joints and shit that like. And mind you, Eunice is killing shit. I ain't even gonna take that from him. I'm not gonna give. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do that. He's nice. But this shit that King is doing against top level MCs, like he went punch for punch with Cortez the whole 3.
Yes,
he just went punch for punch with Danny the whole 3. He just went with Jay Moore all 3. I don't even be having King losing a lot of rounds, let alone battles. Listen, you know what I'm saying? Bro. So I'm not holding you. He says King versus Real Sick.
Yep. Go ahead. Salute the Stash 215 champ.
Now Ill Will, Jay the Nightwing.
Come on. Yes. Send them.
Send the Calvin. Send the
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta get him. You gotta slow Eazy. You gotta slow this nigga down.
Yeah.
You got to slow him down. I gotta battle this nigga. Like somebody gotta slow this motherfucker down. Somebody get him to JC. Somebody has to slow him down. 30. I ain't seen King get 30 yet. If there's money on tape, let me know.
I want to see that.
I want to see
that.
Who 30?
Who on 30? Who?
Who 30 him?
Somebody gonna get 30.
Who 30
but
him?
I want to see who.
Yo, hold on, man. Before we go any further, before we commit murder, man, shout out to almost 1,000 people in the chat.
Okay.
Before 20 minutes, you know what I'm saying? So,
Yes, sir.
Shout out to, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to what we got going on, you know what I'm saying? Now I could get into my shit. The little couple 3, 4, 500, I ain't want to do that. I want to do, you know what I'm saying? I'm here for the show. It's almost 1,000 people in here. Let's get right to
it. Eazy versus Swamp.
Eazy versus Swamp. I do got bars, you know what I'm saying? I do have some material, and I want to give you just my personal perspective. People can say what they want. They can call it how they want. I'll go through the rounds, and I'll just tell you the material that I liked from both parties. Eazy the Block Captain's first round. Shoot your ass. We doing hands and feet like a nail tech. Bikini model. With the dope, I was giving out 10 lines. Then he had another quick set of bars, and he said, trapping out the spot. We made adjustments at halftime. I like that shit. I got the bars, nigga. What are we doing tonight? And this is while it's live. See, they really think that a lot of the time what we do is easy. It is easy. But we catching the bars right now as the battle's going on. Let me keep going. There's 1,000 people in here. They want this. He said, trapping out of cheap hotels. I'm trying to keep my budget in. He said, shots that will turn off your lights like Math Hoffa. If you cool with another nigga telling, that means y'all both told. I'm going to need to say, I'm going to need to see if that is true. If you cool with a nigga that's telling, that means you both told. You said it, not me. Let's keep it going. So he says, he said, syrup on top of the ice like a snow cone. He had another bar that said felons flying together like Con Air. I like that. You can meet the last nigga I smoked in hell, nigga. That was fire. You could meet the last nigga I smoked in hell, nigga. Oh, Jay Farrow in the building. Hey, Jay Farrow's in the motherfucking building. You know what I'm saying? I gotta stop for my nigga Jay Farrow in the motherfucking building. What up, boy? You know, that's a legend right there. You know what I'm saying? That's a motherfucking legend. He is a battle rap fan. You know what I'm saying? He's a battle rap fan. He's definitely in the building. Everybody say what up to Jay Farrow. We'll keep this shit moving. You know what I'm saying? Shout out. He said, what's happening, bro? My boy Jay Farrow in the building. I had to stop. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he could give us he could jump on the stream and give us something epic. All right, man. Let's keep it moving. Shout out. So Eazy in the mid. So that's the first gift. So you gotta give Swamp some first. Give Swamp some first. So Eazy, that was Eazy's first round. Oh no, he said I will plant your seed like Marvin Sapp if you don't close the door. I thought that was fire. He said, let's go in first. So we getting into Swamps round right now.
Did Dre say we would have jumped Marvin Sapp? I'm sorry.
Dre said we would have jumped Marvin Sapp. So Swamp said the fact you got a security guard means you can't defend yourself. He said pistol whip this nigga. He'll still be the face of Chrome. He said I ain't mean to expose the muscle
like clone. Ooh. Listen.
I ain't mean to expose the muscle.
It was some music.
Let's get to that.
And
let's get to that.
Was the driver of the league. That's it. That's all.
Yeah, all purpose entertainment, baby. The muscle, nigga. He said, I ain't mean to expose the muscle like clone. I like that. He said, you got your career just like the Eagles in Philly. He said you won because the people had your back in Philly, a lot of brotherly shoves. Yeah, Jay Farrow's in here, man. Shout out to Jay Farrow. You know what I'm saying? It was 1,000 people in the chat before Jay Farrow got here. I'm one of them. We some of them niggas too. But we do need more likes. So Swamp says, he says, you got a lot of brotherly shoves. Then this was a fire bar. Don't talk to me about having no verbal altercations when yours was
physical. Oh,
walking around with a switch in Philly like Lil Uzi. 41s, 43s, 9s. It's a Glock daycare. I will do this, bitch.
More greasy than that bitch did the Javante hair. Hold on. I need my vest too. I heard that nigga was outside. I'm coming outside with it.
It's war, nigga.
No,
that shit was up, nigga.
I need mine.
I'll do this bitch crazy than the bitch that did Javante here. You feel me? So then he says, he said you went. I will show you in a second. Let's focus on 1,000 people in here. He said you went from the brand ambassador to the floor model. You could never be the mannequin.
Come on, dog. Went from the brand ambassador
to the floor model. You could never be the mannequin. He said King rap like the old Geechee. That's crazy. I don't think he does. He's way more lyrical than any version of Geechee I've ever seen.
I think
Oh, can I go? Keep going.
Can I keep it going?
I got more bars. Can I keep it going?
I mean, listen.
I'm gonna keep it going.
How did you? I'm saying,
after the first round, I had Swamp up 1-0. Respectfully, I did have Swamp because I felt like Swamp's the end of his rounds and like. First of all, you got to look at the disparity in location. You know what I'm saying? Like one is in Philly, one is from South Carolina. Eazy got mad reaction in his first round, but Swamp, I felt like he was able to bring a really requisite fight. But I wanted to talk about something that was specifically important in correspondence to this battle to begin with. Before Swamp had this battle, one of the last tweets he sent, look at this shit. I bet. Why do niggas always take what I say and use that as motivation? Because I was like, damn, if he winds up smoking this nigga, he saw my blog probably saying he was going to lose. And out of everything, that nigga, I said, damn, I said, now if he whoop his ass, now I got to rock with it. So, okay, after the first round.
Why I had Eazy lost to Clips.
I'm always the reason. So, all right, so let's get into the second round, right? So, to me, I'm going to be honest with you. There's 1,100 people in here. Yo, can we get some more likes on the video? It's 300 likes and 1,000 people in here. It take you 2 seconds to go out, like the video, come right back. But, so he says, Eazy second round. He says, and first of all, this event was bootleg like a motherfucker. DNA Tooth had like 7,000 people in his shit. I didn't watch it. Somebody sent me a screenshot. I'm gonna just show you this shit. This was crazy. Yo, look at this shit. Hold on. I don't watch bootlegs. You know what I'm saying? No, he had 3,000. Look at this shit. That nigga had 3,000 people watching that event live. He's a wild boy. But let's keep it moving. Fuck it. Let's keep going. So, Eazy second round. I wanted to know if I could be the last superstar in this era, and I did it. 3K and all black. It's like a Yeezy fit. He said, I thought we was good fellas, then these niggas turned to regular Yoda. He said, dealing. He said, drug dealing. You won't pick up the phone call. They won't even wait on smack. You know what I'm saying? Like he was talking about. Then he started comparing his legacy and what he did. It's a battle facts. It's a rap. Yo, they in my comments with. Why are they in my comments with this
we
shit?
don't know him.
I'm a civilian. You know
I don't know him.
I don't know this.
Rice Gang Entertainment is the label.
So let's keep it. It's the label.
It's the label.
Please, you're doing enough talking. So he said everyone made a blog about clone. Nigga, it's free money. Everybody gonna make one. But anyway, why is the rat emojis in my shit though? I ain't never. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's keep it going. So Swamp says in his second round. He says, no, Eazy second round. He says, I gave y'all plain flying directions before I took off. He said, I gave you verb on my league. Who's the pro now? Like pro now. My departure made way for your arrival. Only a light-skinned bitch would believe a crackhead would split the money. Hold on. So you are the same nigga you am on the internet? A fucking dummy? Like he was going crazy about that JC shit. And they was responding like a motherfucker, boy. Y'all got the heart to make battle facts blog. What do we need to? Why do I need? I talked about the nigga today. We talked about the heart. Do you know who I am, nigga? Like the heart. Like I talked about it today. I said, did that nigga? I said, I saw the paperwork, nigga. I don't have to make a blog on the nigga to know that what they did. What the fuck I got a blog on it for, nigga? You know about it. Anyway, let's keep it moving. He said, only a light-skinned nigga will believe a crackhead would split the money. So you are the same nigga you am on the internet, a fucking dummy. He says, rifle perform with a solo. It was a recital. Like Eazy was really snapping in the second round.
Left there.
Swamp second round. He had a Shador going by the fifth. That was like a recurring thing. A lot of motherfuckers was like Shador going by the fifth round. One nigga said, what he said? I didn't see niggas slide for days. Shador Sanders. I thought that was fire. That was Dre Majesty. I think Froze had a Shador Sanders.
King had one too.
Everybody had
a goddamn.
It was the Shador though. It was the Shador. So, Swamp second round. He said, my uncle gave me the heat. Switch to a warrior like Jimmy Buckets. I'ma kill you and the nigga that let you beat up. I'ma up the skull. I like that shit. You say, you know what I'm saying? I'ma kill you and the nigga that let you beat up. I'ma up the skull. But in you know what I'm saying? The Midwest, up in the score means up in the score on the scoreboard. Means you killed someone. But he's saying up in the skull means he gonna up on skull. So I thought that was a phenomenal wordplay. And with the thing about Eazy, you gotta have pockets. You gotta have more than just big moments. You gotta have them in between flows, them lines, them cuts. I like what he had. So hold on. He says
it was an uphill battle in that.
It was definitely. He said Eazy to block a bitch with a big K. I kind of heard big K's block with a big K. Like big K been blocking niggas since niggas was getting blocked. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of didn't really impact me that much. Real Santa. All I know is stamps and smoke. I had Eazy one in the second. All right. So the third round. Eazy comes out. He has Swamp with the tranny angle. He starts talking about Swamp being online with a transsexual. Then he flipped it and said that you was promoting. He said, "What the fuck was you promoting? Being gay?" Then he said, "John, baby mom." Like he had to think every time a nigga get into a beef with a chick or whatever, he said he was online with him. That was an angle. Then he said, "I'll tell you what's so tough." He said, "A nigga and his bitch wanted to have sex with you. And what you say? How much?" I thought that was crazy. You know what I'm saying? He did say that. He said, "Wrestling intro, it took me so long to get to the ring." He said, "Carry guns under 18 in case it was a minor situation." He said, "What do you and your only million views and bad news got in common?"
What?
They both were standing in front of your honor. Like, what? Like, that was, nigga, that's them. I got to get this nigga out of here and get him back to South Carolina as fast as I can. And yo, y'all know how I be losing money? Y'all know who I be losing money to? My man Shiz. I told y'all I be betting with that nigga. Guess what?
You won?
Nope.
Oh, you lost again?
He said, Eazy, Arse just said, "Eazy out here stealing bars. Con Air is me versus Magic." Like in some of these bars, I'm not gonna lie. I heard like, so, you see what I'm saying? But well, here's what
low hanging fruit.
So my man Shizzy said, he said, "I bet you 100 on Eazy." I said, "I got Eazy too. No dice." That nigga sent me the lights and everything. This nigga's mad disrespectful, son. Look at this nigga. He gonna send me, "I got 100 on Eazy, broski. You can help me pay for these LED lights." I said, "I got Eazy too. No dice. Get this nigga out of here." Nope. Say, put the deuce up. Yeah. I told that nigga, no dice. Nope. I'm not betting against Eazy in Philly. And then he gonna send me the lights too. This some disrespectful shit right here. He thought I was gonna help him. Put a light. I want to see some light emojis in here. This nigga thought I was going to help him buy his lights by betting against Eazy in Philly. Nigga, no, I ain't that crazy. I said, nah. I said, no dice. I told that nigga no dice. I said, hell no. Yeah. He thought he was going to get me. So let's keep going.
I think for this battle, this is definitely a push. Eazy needed to win this battle. Eazy needed to win, but he did enough to win the battle. In my eyes,
but I wanted to finish. Let me just finish this third round. I mean, these third rounds by both people. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was funny. So he said, "I knew you couldn't see me. That's why I put you on block list. I hit your shorty with a 22 WNBA. I pay bitches different." He said, "You couldn't put no PCP under your mattress. That smell would have been ridiculous." He said, and then he said, "How much baking soda we was up to move, I was responsible for locking it up like Vlad and Adam 22. He said, "Every 2-man cell was an 8x8. I was used to them 4-bar setups." He said, "I'll put the boss in a bag. We waste management." He said, "How are you the ugly version of a bitch that's already ugly?" He said, "You are not the boss. You are the whore. You are the dick sucker." Like he started going fucking crazy. He said, "You are the bitch that started in Spaces, and you are the bitch that listens to her." Oh my God.
I don't condone the boss slander. You know what I'm saying? She don't be doing that to nobody, man. But it did work. Though. It did. It was
that nigga was cooking.
You are the
hooker. You are the slut. You are the dick sucker. He was going fucking crazy. He said, "You are the bitch that started on Spaces, and you are the bitch that listens to her." So I'm gonna get in the Swamp's third round, then I give you my winner. Thank you for all 1,200 people in here. Alhamdulillah, run through a fire, and I'm glad that y'all are here where you are. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing but a black man on a dash cam on top of the world like Batman. Let me get to this third round by Swamp. He said, "I took my team to the top with 2 7s. It's Luka Magic." He said, "Anything, my grandma told me anything I wanted, I could have it. Now it's easy life. I'm snatching. I liked it." He said, "I'll throw you in the oven, put it on." He said, "The next time you say turn me up, I'll throw you in the oven, turn it on, and dare you to say it again." How you gonna throw a nigga in the oven? Like it was, niggas, unless you got a big double. It was kind of like when I visually thought about it, I was like, all right, cool. So then he says, he had a stumble. You know what I'm saying? Then he went back.
So now you got to start the round over again. So now,
now back to the 2 7s like Luka Magic. I'm like, my nigga, why are we back at Luka Magic?
Wait,
like,
you know the worst part when you listen to it, it's like, all right, why do I feel like because I'm about to finish that. Oh wait, he did get this far.
Right.
He got halfway into his actual round and then stumbled. Everybody was like, "Oh, don't do that, don't do that. Oh, don't do that, don't do that." And so he just starts it over. And for that, you still fuck up the momentum, even though it was good. Everything after that was just cool. Like it just dampened the whole third round for me. Eazy got the third.
Yeah, so I'm gonna finish it off. Pause. He says, I felt like I wrote he went back too far. Then he said, for sending out paperwork, you ND a young boy. Then he said, where your bay go? He went to the recording angle. He said, the minute you messed with a married chick, I knew you didn't give a fuck about a title, talking about him and gun titles. And then like after that, it was cool, but I just felt like at that point, Eazy had got the second and the third. I got Eazy winning this battle 2-1 pretty clear.
Yeah, man.
And if I felt like he lost, I definitely would. I didn't bet on it, so I didn't win no money. But you know what I'm saying?
I think the only battle that we didn't talk about was Bonnie and Coffee.
I didn't see it.
Well, first off, both of the ladies were they did well. They did that. Neither one of them, no slips, no stumbles. I think the battle itself was cool. To me, Coffee gets in that caddy bag where she be talking about, what she be doing and how to, I don't be a big fan of that. But when she be in the bar bag and just like cooking her with the bars, I be going with Coffee. So I would say I'm gonna give Coffee the first. And for the second round, Bonnie actually was bombing, bro. Like she was on fire. I'm not gonna hold you. She had bars with it as well as the angles was kind of cool, but she kind of was like light jabbing. But Bonnie was definitely leaving Earth. So I gotta give Bonnie the second round. But the third round, it's a toss-up. I didn't like the cattiness because I felt like Coffee went back into the cattiness. I'm gonna say Coffee first, slight edge in the third, but Bonnie in the second. That could be teetering.
There's a lot of people saying it was debatable. They said it was expecting more from Tru Foe. I was expecting a lot more from Tru Foe too, because I just seen his battle with A-Ward and he did really good in that.
Yeah.
So to show up versus Froze and damn near get 30 was kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? I can exit the chat now. I blame it on the chat.
I feel like with Tru Foe, all right, so Rosenberg Raw did what he was supposed to do as far as he did the pandering. He also had the high level of aggression with the punches that led up to the haymaker, and it actually was bombing. Also another thing, no slip ups, no stumbles. So therefore he didn't forget his material. He ain't, you know what I'm saying? He ain't have to go back. That part makes Rosenberg Raw scary. The caveat in this battle is, Rosenberg Raw cooked Tru Foe. And the answer or the response is, yeah, that's how it's supposed to go. You know what I'm saying? With Tru Foe's material, I felt like Tru Foe didn't really have any haymakers. He was doing a lot of conjuring. He was doing a lot of averbing where it's like a lot of roundabout, but there's nothing that kind of ends it with the big bar at the end. That was just my personal opinion, even though and I was reading my own chat and I was looking at and I'm watching in the watch party that I'm having. A lot of people were saying, Tru Foe is rapping. I'm like, yeah, but what is he saying? And nobody has given me a distinct answer. Rosenberg Raw was just outshining and showing for veteran purposes, he was supposed to beat Tru Foe, and he did. So water got wet in this situation. You know what I mean? Like it's pretty.
That nigga King said, Detroit known for making Cadillacs, but when there's beef, I escalated. Yo, King had some of the best material I heard the fucking night. You know what I'm saying? Like he was wild.
I got notes.
He says Danny vs. King was one of them ones. They said Froze is so underrated. He's nice. I will say this, you know what I'm saying? I feel like we was talking with the gang earlier, and they were saying that they didn't felt like it was a must win. I felt like it was a must win for him because like in recent year, he had Av, he had Mike P, he had Shane, and some could say he lost all three. You know what I'm saying? To get a win, a clean, true win versus Tru Foe, I think it helps him out a lot. Somebody said they got Tru Foe second and third. I don't. Next to questions. Let's move on. Rate the event, scale of 1 to 10. You don't got Ace versus J Moore. You don't got Tru Foe. I mean, you don't got Riggs versus Jay Murder. I think that I don't know. I'll let you go. I don't want to be there.
All right, cool. All right, so
I get blamed for enough.
Allow me to adjust
I
my
love
hat.
Paris.
I'm gonna adjust my hat. You feel me? Just let y'all know. Okay, so the event didn't start on time. That's already a problem with that. But the event did end right. And you know what I'm saying? Like it right now, we're looking at about 10:20 right now. Usually we doing these recaps around 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday. So you get a plus for that. As far as the battles themselves, if I gotta rate each battle one by one, they are not, none of them are going to be any higher than a 9. Only battle that gets a 9.5 is going to be King versus Danny Myers. That's the only battle to me is going to get the replay value that like is a must see. Is that battle worth the $50? Absolutely. Danny versus King is worth the 50. Eazy the Block Captain versus Swamp is also worth the 50. I'm not going to say that neither one of them battles was bad. Did you want to see a good showing of Rosenberg Raw? That will help you push that too. So it's a lot of positives. As far as the negatives, is a lot of the bullshit that happened beforehand, and there was a lot of the outside stuff that kind of was trying to tamper the event. As far as the battle, the event itself, I'm gonna give it a solid 7.5.
Yeah, that's what somebody just said the same thing, and I agree. I give it a 7.5 because some of the things that happened were kind of like, I mean, controllable because I know who people are and I know their temperament per se. But you know, Jay Murder not showing up. This goes back to the recurring statement that these guys have to get better competition. You book a Jay Murder who we ain't seen in a fucking month of Sundays. Do I expect him to? If anybody was not going to be on this card, do I expect him to be there? I don't know. You know, he might be there, he might not. Then if he shows up, is he really going to be good? That's why I said the level of competition needs to be upped for the Rigs of the world, for the Dre Majesties of the world, for the Texas of the world, for the Kings. Like they need to get a little bump in competition because some of them guys that they were battling against, I don't give a shit about Dre Majesty versus Presidential Dubs. I like Dre Majesty. I knew he was going to do his thing. I knew he was going to do his thing. Did I know he was going dirty 30? Yeah. But I'm just saying, I would want to see him versus somebody that's going to actually give him a challenge, though. That's not a challenge.
When Eazy released the card, we was like, yo, this card looks like it's going to be good. On paper, the battles did look good.
So somebody said, hold on. First of all, why did Ace bring a 1-year-old to the back? Bro, I don't know. This shit sounds crazy. I
wasn't there.
Nigga shit. Now let's keep it moving.
If we was there,
I wouldn't be back the next day. If I would have went to an event and something would have happened like that the night before, the next night I'll be right here doing this because I got kids. We got kids to feed. I don't got time to be part of it.
You mean to tell me we gotta fight to make it home and then we gotta go back?
Right. No. But I feel like a nigga could get. We can get killed around the way. I don't have to travel too much.
That's also.
I don't have to travel to die.
I could go.
I could go up the block with some shit on. And I get caught in the wrong spot. I don't have to go far. But
crazy, anyway. Just a random thought though. So I'm trying to adjust the phone, like I'm trying to watch the battle on my phone. So now I cut the volume down on my phone, but I still hear the battle. And I'm like, yo, who the fuck is playing the battle, bro? My neighbors is in the car watching the battle event.
They was watching the
my neighbors was watching the battle event in the car.
Somebody said bringing a 1-year-old to a battle rap event should be damn near getting the DSS. Bro, I don't know. I wasn't there. I didn't see it, but I, as a nigga with kids, they don't have no business at no battle. Niggas be in there smoking and drinking.
Niggas don't even want to bring their kids to the supermarket most of the time because they're gonna pick shit off the shelf. So you think I'm gonna take my kids to a battle event? You are out your mind. But back to what I was saying, when it came to the Danny Myers and the King battle, that's the one. That's the one. But for when we looked at the Trenches card, we looked at it like it looked good on paper. But when we actually did the predictions, we kind of was pretty solid on the answers. Like Trenches is doing well for giving us just enough.
Right.
If you want to push them, if you want to push that needle, if you want to push that meter, if you want to be that bridging of the gap and going for the renegades that's not on the system or not in the system of URL, you're going to have to go a little higher. Swamp is right along them lines. T-Top is right along them lines. Danny Myers is right along them lines. But you need to be putting them niggas against your killers.
Right.
Muwop versus T-Top. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, I'll take a Jay Moore versus a Jay. Oh no, we already saw that. Jay Moore versus I still want to see. Give me Nitty. I would like to see Jay Moore versus Run Nitty. You know what I'm saying? Like Nitty, Geechee, go for them guys who could kind of do what they want. I want to see that, but the question is, are they willing to do business with Eazy the Block Captain? And that in itself might have its own issues. You know what I mean? But so far, on the list of events of the year so far,
no, I feel like it was a solid 7.5. You know what I'm saying? He said he needs to be vaulted for a minute. King need another plate. The nigga special. Ace deserves the big L for that one. King versus Chef Trez. I think Chef Trez would be good. Chef Trez would be.
Yeah. And he's one that can do what he wants, go wherever he wants. Chef Trez is another one. Yes.
Chef Trez could definitely But I'm not betting against King versus anybody right now. They said Eazy beat Swamp. I personally had Eazy winning the battle 2-1. I felt like the battle was too close in the third round for Swamp. Swamp had a really pretty ugly, you know what I'm saying, choke and shit in his third round. That was an ugly stumble. It says Dre Magic versus Trez on the anniversary. It says Eazy the Block Captain updates. It said, what about Dre? I do feel like Dre. I feel like Dre Majesty should be back on the trenches. I feel like we should be too because people was looking for me. Where was I? Do you hear with your ears and eyes? You know they was watching the event, asking us where was I? Could have wore this.
I could have pulled up. You know what I'm saying?
Where was I?
As soon as a certain blog dropped and you got word,
I had to
call an audible. I had to send him home. He had to drive 11
Mike
hours.
P versus King. I like that. Yo, did BNB event over? He said Twerk versus King will be fire. At least we know y'all don't tell. Yeah, I mean, I cost though, so I mean, you know what I mean. I ain't cheap. But anyway,
that be the problem.
He said Mike P would get bopped. Not gonna lie. Yeah, King is nice. So A Rider says Eazy talked about the boss and Swamp lost his train of thought. Yeah.
I'm saying,
what's your favorite battle of the night? Shout out to I am Ray Serenity. So what was your favorite battle of the night? I like King versus Danny Myers.
Yeah, King versus Danny Myers, hands down, better battle. Favorite line of the night?
Probably some shit King said.
Probably that Danny Myers rebuttal. Ooh, yeah, I think that Danny Myers rebuttal was kind of wild. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. Battle of the Night bar from King. When he, oh my God, it was a lot. That battle was definitely one of the ones. But this is another.
We're gonna start a POLL. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say the word. We're gonna do it a who won. You know what I'm saying? So we can kind of stamp that. Pause. We gotta do a who won.
Voting. That means you saw the event and you voting. Don't give me who you think won or who you heard from Twitter or from Instagram and you saw clips. I need to know if you saw the battle.
Niggas ain't listening to you. They're gonna be like, man, I'm picking who I want, nigga. The fuck you mean? Nigga, I pick who I want, nigga.
They're gonna do that anyway, but I just kind of wanted to leave that out there.
We're gonna put the POLL.
Watch the battle.
So it says just got here. What happened with Swamp? All right, I'm gonna be honest with you. I felt like Eazy was more in his bag tonight. His second round was very, very impactful. I felt like the angles that he took, because I wanted to know what angles Eazy was going to take against Swamp. I felt like he took some pretty effective ones. When I wanted y'all to be good fellas, these niggas turned to Ray Liotta. He said something like, I wanted to see if I was going to be the last star in this era, and I did that shit. Like, that was really convincing because he's talking about things from a first-person perspective of someone who's actually reached these allocates, actually crossed those boundaries, and he's looking at it like, you ain't did what I did. And then he said, it took my departure for your arrival. This he's talking. He said, you talking fly.
He was like, I told you that Caffey was about to flop. I told you that app was going to drop. I told you niggas to get off of that, but nope. You wanted to stay with that bag.
Somebody said, like the video, run them likes up. It's 1,000 people in here, 500 likes. It should be 1,000 likes in here. I'm spinning like a motherfucker tonight. God damn.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't even arguing about no money right now. We ain't even, you know what I'm saying? We ain't asking for it was $50 for that. You know what I'm saying?
What more do you want from me? They got the poll so far got Eazy with 78% to Swamp's 21%. They said they ain't seen it by the way. He went into demon mode. The boss, yikes, yo, that shit was crazy, son. He said we put the boss in a bag. We waste management. No, we put the boss in a. Hold the fuck on, man. Stop playing with me, man.
Man, listen. So I don't understand.
We waste management.
I don't understand how.
I put the boss in the bag. We waste management.
I don't know, man. Do you feel like a lot of the stuff that was leading up to this event was kind of trying to, I don't want to say like it kind of was trying to sabotage the event, but do you believe that because of the lead up to the event, the execution of the event kind of sours the attitude at the event?
As far as, and first of all, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't, we ain't got no dog in the fight.
Well, no.
But I do think when a blog is released, like the blog that was released, the stock drop, and the host is standing up there, and he's got to stand up there and try to push this event, and everybody in the chat is cooking him. It definitely does, you know what I'm saying? It's a tough go, you know what I'm saying? Now I don't think he's gonna get the nigga off the show or whatever before the event. This is yesterday into today. Who you gonna get that quick? So I think it's kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? He had issues with, you know what I'm saying, Chris. Chris waited till his moment. He dropped it. He put the paperwork in there. He pretty much said this guy testified, whatever the case may be. I don't make paperwork up. I just read it. And it was a tough day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to lie. He got his off. I'm sure he tried to interview and let me tell you this. As one of the few people in the world who stood in front of a camera and talked to 2,000-3,000 people at a time, it's got to be difficult when you know everybody is there frying you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's tough, but, you know, they did what they could.
It's one of them things too where, okay, what else are you supposed to do in that situation? Like, are you supposed to pick?
Call me, nigga, like Ja Morant.
I was about to say, call somebody who's not that far away. You know what I'm saying?
Ja Morant, nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
Call the help.
You know what I mean? Send that deposit real quick. Oh,
tell you this.
I guess we're on the way then. You know what I'm saying?
He said, tell you this. Jay Moore just killed his career. Did you see the lead? No, I ain't watching no battles last night. You think I watch battles on Saturday night? I ain't doing it. I told you I don't want you to think like, you know how they have high expectations of us. I don't want your expectations that be that high of me. If I'm in New York on a Saturday night, I ain't watching no fucking battle rap. But anyway,
I did hear the dude Lee LND was doing good because he was the light skinned ball to the left and he was battling the dark skinned ball. Oh, I think that's him.
It says I thought that was true too. What? URL sent Ace to fuck up the event. Yes. That nigga was remember the inside man? So that was the inside man. They sent that nigga in there and said, yo, hold on, fuck that. Let me say this shit. It was a great turn. The event was cool. I ain't got no issues with it. I thought it was dope. You know what I'm saying? Battles was cool. They probably told that nigga, yo, book the battle. You ain't got to write no fucking raps. You throw in the battle anyway. You ain't never gonna get to rap.
If you listen to
you're
me,
never gonna rap.
You're never gonna have to rap.
Don't even write nothing. Imagine being able to prepare. Imagine being able to prepare for a month knowing that you're not even going to rap. Don't even rap. Don't have no raps ready. And you know what? You ain't even got to do the face-off. Go fuck the face-off off. And that nigga went in there and was on bullshit.
Bro.
He was on all bullshit. Listen, he didn't come there to rap. You thought he was there to rap?
Well, all right. So it's kind of a weird situation. This is one of those battles where it was some street shit that happened, and it bled over. It bled over. But we thought that cooler heads prevailed when the battle was set up. So we were like, all right, cool, let's watch this battle so that they can talk about.
I never thought that they was gonna rap. I was telling you that was gonna be some shit in the goddamn when we was doing the blog the other day. I was like, they not gonna finish no battle.
The way that they was talking, it didn't even feel like they was about the battle. Like they
salute to y'all dope event. Who wins, King or Eunice? I got
King right now.
Somebody said, yeah, Ace was not coming there to rap after what I'm hearing. What he showed up with. If I gotta use two hands to hold it, why do I need it at a battle rap event? There's only one person in battle rap who you can guarantee has dealt with that type of shit for over almost 20 years. And the person that is sitting right next to you.
And they made
you know what
fun
I'm
of
saying?
that nigga for
and
that.
They made fun of me for being able to I was wrong to learn how to break down that thing.
Can I indulge just
I'm gonna shoot somebody.
So imagine Ace, what exactly was the plan in the face-off? Like, if I'm Jay Moore, am I supposed to still talk crazy in the face-off? And my nigga is literally like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking smoke you, I'm gonna kill you. He's like,
But what I heard they told me.
Yeah, no, keep talking.
They told me Jay Moore swung on him. That's what they told. That's what I heard. The streets are saying that he swung on him. And if he did swing on him, that's mad extra light skin props because I never thought that he would swing on a nigga. You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, keep talking.
So he said, who's more at fault, Ace or Jay? If I swing on a nigga and you go get a hammer, whose fault is it? First of all, having a hammer at a battle rap event, you're automatically at fault.
Both. Side story, basketball game, we playing 5-on-5. I see two niggas guard each other. He said, yo, stop hacking me. The nigga literally reaches out, slaps his hand. My man literally goes, now, in your mind, what does that mean?
He leaves. He's coming back or something. So hold on. I want to get this. I want to say this thought. So it says the realest ninjas be getting gassed by fans. It says Swamp and Av down bad. Get them females out to spaces. But anyway, I'm going to talk about this.
Go ahead.
We be on nigga shit. Like I be on nigga shit. I don't care. You're whoop-de-whoop. But I want to express this. When it gets to a point where you even got to make the decision to leave your crib with it for some battle rap shit, it's going too far. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to see nothing happen to no nigga. Like, for me, I'm good. I'm at the crib. I watch my shits. I recap it. 1,000 people will be on here guaranteed. My shit is like the goddamn, it's like Giannis scoring 25 on a parlay. Shit guaranteed to happen. You know what I'm saying? So watch this, right? So I don't need the riff-raffery and all the nigga tree shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what the situation was. I wasn't there, but I hear and I see a lot. This is the same type of scenario that when I heard what happened at another event, it'd be true. Motherfuckers be calling me because nobody makes up a story like that. You know what I'm saying? So if Eazy smart, he keeps that nigga away from his cars. Don't book him. Do not put him on. Because if he fucks up your event, what can you say? Sorry. And then I didn't like the fact that people was trying to still make the battle happen today. We ain't got shit to rap about if a nigga pulled out a hump the night before. True or false? Please, in the section, yes or no? Is there anything to rap about? I respect. Let me give Jay Moore a round of applause. I respect it. There is nothing to rap about.
Ain't nothing else
to talk about. Because that shit could have went super left. What are we rapping about? There ain't shit to rap about. Because where I'm from, if a nigga do some shit like that, it's gonna always be something.
I'm a civilian 100%, but I do know nigga etiquette. Okay. If we are having an altercation,
the fuck are we rapping about?
and a hammer is pulled out,
we're rapping? Nah.
We're not about to continue this conversation, sir.
Like I said, somebody said they both at fault. If this is a allegedly, if Jay Moore swung on him, you know what I'm saying, at a face-off, allegedly, he's in the wrong. Because y'all, if y'all got an issue like that, y'all handle that shit somewhere else. Y'all don't fucking fuck up nobody's money. It's unprofessional. But if this nigga left to go get a hammer after a nigga swung on him with a fist, he's in the wrong. Because if a nigga swings on me, I can give you 5 minutes of fame. You know what I'm saying? We can dance. You are now my dancing partner. You swing on me, I'm gonna use what I got. That's why I work out every go. I'm gonna use. We're gonna dance.
You get away.
Yeah, we're gonna do what we do, and then that's gonna be the end of it. But if you swing on me, I'm not gonna go get something to come back and potentially ruin everything. Like I said, this is all speculation, Jason. This is all. He said top of the battle rap Mount Rushmore for snitching. Bad news. Adi Kid Slade.
Don't read it.
Somebody said I was really looking forward to Jay Moore. I knew that battle wasn't happening.
It's not happening.
Oh, you mad that I'm styling on you? He said, what do you do with the baby? That's the question I have. Who the fuck? What did the nigga say? Wait here, click. I'm going to go kill all these niggas. Then hop back in the same car. Please, that's too real for me. I don't, whatever level of realness that is, I don't ever want to attain that.
I don't want it. I don't want that.
I'm going to lock them in. I'm strapped in. I'm going to go get these niggas. And what we going to do? All I need in this world of sin is me and we're gonna ride out with my dog.
So
bro, hell no.
Just just being
the
fly on the wall. Just being the fly on the wall. Nobody check. Like, see, my thing is Vada, when you be bugging or if you be bugging, we ain't gonna talk to them. I'm talking to you, right?
He said
you
on the space, car. Ace was holding his daughter when he swung on him. See, this is the shit I be talking about. Like that shouldn't be happening either. If he did that, that's out of bounds too.
Listen, it's one of them situations.
No women, no kids.
Nobody is in the car going, "Hey, I hear the thumping in the trunk. What is that? Oh yeah, that's the thing. Why are we going there with that? Like why are we going there with that? Just in case. Why are we? Did you get paid to rap? Can you do anything else than that? Like
because I as a father, right? I'm gonna be honest with y'all. As a dad, you know what I'm saying? This is my dad shit, right? When I'm getting ready to leave the crib and I got my kid with me, it's a different. I'm making sure I got the diaper bag. Yeah. I'm making sure I got the iPad. I'm making sure that the juice cup got ice in it. These are the things I'm thinking about when I bring my kid. I'm not thinking about
grapes, some Cheetos, something.
I'm not thinking about a hammer. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just one of them things where if that's the case, like I said, if that's the case, I think it's wild work.
If I bring my kid to an event, I'm not doing anything. Like I gotta watch my kid. Like
for sure though.
No, that's nah. It was a lot. You know, now that y'all keep making me think about this conspiracy theory, you know what? Maybe they did send the, you know, maybe they did.
They sent the mold?
Because they definitely did. They did the re-rock, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these battles that was supposed to happen, a lot of the people that didn't happen on the very first churches are now back on the Pray For My Enemies. They sabotaged it that way.
It's a Jay Morris swung on him with his kid, then hid in the hotel. That is crazy. Who y'all think Eazy should be versus next? I don't know. Sko Buff said, let's shout out to Colorado. He said Jay Moore and Ace went into spaces talking about that wild shit today. Convicted felons discussing criminal activities on the internet like strangers. I do have a audio from the live earlier. I'll play it since we already having this conversation. I mean, we're here now. I mean, we might as well. And then we can go back over the card and then we'll pretty much be done.
Okay.
All right, so this is the audio from the spaces earlier.
Easy, bitch. The man brought his 1-year-old, 2-year-old daughter to a battle. When I swung on him, he runs off, comes back. I can't say what I want to say because I'm not about to incriminate myself and snitch on me and him for y'all rap-ass fans. Then I have my entire league. Listen, I have my entire league telling me not to come to an event today because he came and did that, and everybody ran out the building screaming, except me. And then niggas wrestled him for what had happened.
He got wrestled for the grip.
For what had happened?
The best way I can.
No, I mean, we understand.
Wait. They said they had to wrestle him for the grip, dog.
For what had happened?
They had to wrestle him,
So
like
wait.
WrestleMania. And mind you, this hold on. Don't. This is Jay Moore telling the story. So it's not me telling the story.
Right.
This is him telling the same story. Hold on, I'm not done.
Yeah.
You put everybody in there in danger, and you saying ass niggas asking a nigga to rap? It's past rap. It's past rap.
I don't know what happened at Myrtle Beach.
Business.
I don't know what happened at Myrtle
It's
Beach.
past
I like
safety.
Myrtle Beach.
If I show up today, I had to shoot him.
That's what
Now we on the internet, so let's stop.
it's already on the internet. Be
Yeah,
quiet.
yeah,
Get out the way.
like-
Why are you talking? Be quiet. Let him go.
My brother with his niece in his hand, right? That's what you did, you bitch ass nigga. He didn't have his niece in his hand. He pussy.
I said
He
my
wanna
niece,
fight,
you bitch.
nigga.
I said
He
my niece,
pussy.
you bitch
And
ass
he
nigga.
wanna fight,
I
nigga.
said my niece, you bitch ass nigga.
My
You
niece.
said he had his niece with him, right?
Niece,
This
not his
nigga.
daughter.
So now
His
niggas in
daughter's
battle rap
niece.
is talking about like that's probably another battle rap nigga. Like, but
Yeah.
let's keep going.
Put in his hand, nigga.
He had his niece.
Why does he got an AR-15 with his niece?
Whoa, do I need anything else? Do I need anything? Ball game. Do I need anything else? Do I need anything else? Perfect. Do I need anything else? Do I need anything else? Can I cut this shit off right now? Can I cut it off? I'm not gonna cut it off. Can I cut it off?
Good night, ladies.
Should I cut it off? What did he say? I cut this motherfucker off.
He said, all right, 15.
All right, I let her. All right, keep it
That's what he
going.
said. That's what he
So now, let me play that last part. We ain't gonna leave y'all like that.
You bitch ass nigga. You said he had his niece with him, right?
Put it in his hand, nigga.
He had his niece.
Why does he got an AR-15 with his niece, with a little girl?
Hey guys.
All right.
He had a what with a what? He had an all right 15 with a kid? I'll never go to another battle rap again. you never catch me at one. Whatever event y'all see me at was the last one I'm gonna be at. My kids is too young for AR-15. I would be mad. I went to Afghanistan twice, not to die from a stray bullet from a dusty nigga at a battle rap event. I wish the fuck I would. If I tell you I'm going to an event, you tell me, you bring this video up and show it to me. Cause I ain't fucking going. Hell no. Who loads the car? What did he put in the car first? The AR or the kid?
Make sure the baby bag was in there first. He had to make sure the baby bag.
What went in the whip first?
Listen,
This is crazy, son.
I've said it before. I'm gonna say it again. I hate it here.
I hate it here.
Reason why I hate it here is because all of this gangster talk, all of this street shit, and the first thing these niggas do is get in these spaces. You get in recorded rooms and just start talking.
Man. He's my nigga. He's an OYN.
What
man.
part
He's
of
an old
this-
young nigga.
What part of this is gangster? But we are old niggas. You're not enforcing any of the rules. Once again,
if my baby moms found out that I brought my child in a strap, I would.
I can't stress
and went
it
to
enough.
get it too. Oh my God!
I can't stress it enough. If I got beef with you, the last people that are going to know that I have beef with you is everybody else.
Right. All right, so let's. I wanna switch gears right quick, man, because this shit we'll be talking about this shit all night with no regard. Like, son, I don't know what makes a nigga say that. Like, this is how we doing it. So I'm gonna read a couple comments. It says SMH, I can't believe battle facts, man. Yeah. What you want me to say? Yo, this nigga really waited till the day before he had his biggest opportunity in battle rap to drop that blog. That is crazy. You got to fight that nigga. Battle facts, you got to get the AR for this nigga. You got to get that same AR and find this nigga.
There's certain people you just don't want to have that smoke with. Just don't want to.
I'm kind of one of them, though. Like, I know what it's like, though. I know what it's like to have to do some homework and walk a nigga down. I enjoy it thoroughly. I just like watching. I don't like getting involved with it.
Yo. Shout out to Big Side. I love it.
Listen.
The ignorance of it all.
It's absolute niggatry. Somebody said, why would he bring a little girl and you go into a hostile environment? Bro, I don't fucking know. The niggatry is at an all-time high, dog. Like, this is absolute madness. And then niggas will be mad at me for talking about it. Like, no, I'm not mad. Don't be mad I talked about it. Be mad you did that shit. Like,
I thought the rules was if I got beef with you, if it's on site, I'm not telling you
this wrong on both sides. You know what I'm saying? There's culpability because if you're the opposition, if you see a nigga with his child, you're supposed to turn that shit down. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's called a pass. I'm gonna give a nigga, like, and I'm not even in the streets. I'm a grown man with kids. But if I see a nigga who I got problems with and I see them with their kid, I'm supposed to just, you know what I'm saying, make it move. Now watch this. It can get dark with pretty much all of the top bloggers. Yeah, because everyone had to fight for their shit. You think a nigga just gonna let you come take them off their block? No way. A nigga try to get me, I'm gonna be like, all right, cool. I'm gonna jump right back in that bag and I'm gonna make a nigga life hard. It could be one of them, two of them, five of them. I'm gonna make a nigga life hard.
Try us, you will get a new theme.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go where it don't need to go because it's my shit that you fucking with. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you do regular little shit like hate on us on a regular, that's regular. But if you lie over me,
that's different.
You say I told on a nigga,
that's different.
You say I did some crazy, I'm gonna go crazy, and that's gonna be what it is. But we don't need to do that right now.
I'm just saying.
Somebody's parents don't give a F. Why would he bring a kid with him? I don't know. Look, man. He said he just had 2 bodies and 2 battles. We are over it, period. The fuck. It's just it wasn't great on him. It was in the car. So he took the kid to the car and brought the burner back in. Like, this is
I'm hearing daughter and I'm hearing niece. So
the nigga that was on the line trying, y'all doing y'all thing. The nigga that was on the spaces with Jay Moore was not Eazy.
I don't think
another nigga.
Right.
He said you swung on my nigga with my niece, as in his daughter. So he's describing the situation. Gotcha. You swung on my nigga with my niece with him. So then Jay Moore says, yo, nigga brought an AR-15 and had his daughter. Can you see he's on a TVO card? Probably not. I don't think he would battle on other leagues right now. I think he'll just do his own thing because he got his own league and run his own shit. But so
that's a good observation.
He said, and I quote, you swung on my nigga that had his daughter with him. You know what I'm saying? So then the nigga started responding. He said, why you do that? But anyway, moving along. Somebody said Eazy was mid. Doesn't matter, daughter or niece. You had a battle. You there to work. It's not Six Flags. Ace said he's showing up with his next battle next week. He got another battle? He battle next week. You know, whatever. Jay Moore lucky he didn't get popped up. Swing on me with my jit. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You swing on a nigga with their kid, like, nigga might let you have a and the thing is, where's your damn Did you think you was coming in? That nigga didn't have a That nigga would have been running for AR-15. Guess what I would have been doing? Running for the other one. He'd have been running out the building. It would have been a foot race to that bitch. You crazy? As soon as I see him walk out, I'm gonna beat him, DK Metcalf. I'm gonna hawk that nigga down.
You're gonna limp to that car. You're gonna limp to the car.
He's not making it to that car. First of all, I ain't even gonna lie. It's some type of beef where I bring a nigga with me that's not even coming inside.
Yeah.
He ain't even coming
He's
inside.
waiting.
My nigga's sitting in the car
right there,
smoking weed all night.
Watching
and when I text him and say, yo, he's gonna meet you. You're not even gonna get to the car. I wish the fuck you would. I have a nigga out there, I pay to sit in the car. Yo, I give you $250, sit in the car with me 6 hours. You think he ain't gonna do it? He gonna sit right in that motherfucking car. Once that nigga get to running out that building, I'm hitting that nigga on FaceTime. Yo. FaceTime. Get him. Lil Durk.
Even now, you giving
somebody said Hansel and VU. What about Hansel? What about him? Somebody
Ace is supposed to be battling at Hansel in Virginia. Probably on
He's gonna do it.
Yeah, no. Yeah, maybe. If it's in Virginia.
Somebody said Bonnie slapped the boss, did she?
I ain't see that. I ain't hear that. That's
y'all capping. I ain't doing that. Y'all niggas capping. I ain't doing that. I don't want to even promote that type of shit, man. It's not Ace, J Moore. J Moore is battling Hansel.
J Moore is battling Hansel next week.
No, J Moore is battling Jack Boy Maine. $150 something.
Wait.
I don't know what these niggas is talking
about.
Shout out to the 1,000 people in the chat.
I need some validity in these comments, people. We need some validity.
The groupie deserves it. Check my phone. Oh, hold on. Somebody said check my phone. That's why I said this motherfucker right here, this is a money maker. Because guess what? All the drama and all the bullshit, that should be coming right to this phone. I just sit back and wait for it. Oh, whoa, I got the video.
What video?
Oh, I got the video.
Of what?
I got the video. She's not gonna slap her. She's not gonna slap her. This is a long video. She's not gonna. It's moving though, because then they can see it next.
They just standing there.
They just
right
standing
now.
there.
They look like they politicking.
She's gonna slap. She's getting close. Okay. She got a hand in the neck.
Yeah, it's a
lot. She got a hand. A lot of these. She's not gonna slap her. Well, she's talking to her hand in the face. Face. She ain't slap her. She's about to slap her. Oh shit! She mushed her. Talking on Twitter.
And then they grabbed her away.
Nah, they ain't.
That ain't no slap. It's a mug.
Hold on, we gonna see. Hold on, it's coming. She ain't get slapped.
It's a mush.
It's some mush.
Not even like that. It was like
she got approached though.
She
definitely got pressed. But we gonna watch it together.
Yeah.
Can we watch it with the family? I'm gonna watch it with the family. All right, now the family need to see it all. Be together. So that's the boss. That's the NBA notification. Hold on.
I checked that. You said, I got it.
You in my face for what? You in my face for what? Are you in my face for what?
Oh, that was a little. Hey, that was effective. Just highly effective. What the fuck?
Talking on Twitter for what? What is wrong with you? Stop coming over to me talking to me. Why are you talking to me? You trying to come to me as a woman, bitch? I slap the shit out of you like I told you I would. Stop playing. Stop playing.
So that must have been when Froze. That must have been when Froze and them was battling. Because remember Froze stopped.
It's not a slap. It's like a mush, like you do your kid and shit. The pinata. You got crazy. It's like a little mush, you know, when your kid do some shit they not supposed to do, you give them a little it was a little love.
It had to be during the Froze and Tru Foe battle, because remember Froze was rapping. And
see what the comments say.
Yeah, they say yo.
The universe is showing you all the signs. Said she keep doing mad shit. They said finally she got walked down. Big Bon. They said they love Bonnie Godiva. They said couldn't hide in them spaces no more. Where's the audio? Now the boss looks more like the mug. They said Bonnie's real corny. They said you can't hide behind the keyboard. She finally got popped on. She gets no points for that. The boss fattest though. Spooky. The boss is all talk. She definitely should have stolen her. Yeah, I ain't even gonna hold you. You gotta steal a nigga with that shit. You gotta steal a nigga. I'm fucking up the event. You motherfucker put their hand on me like that. You gotta swing. She got mushed though. She definitely got more. She ain't getting more. You be sitting over here sighing like you gonna let a nigga do this shit to you. Like, cause if you are, let me know, cause I'm swinging. I can't let that go. Over Twitter? You know how much crazy shit I say on Twitter?
Listen, little quick story. Look, we was at a Chrome event. There was an altercation up there near where Vada was at, but I was on stage. I got off that stage so fast, ran straight to the middle. Yo, Vada, you good?
What they gonna do to me?
It's me. It's me, baby. We got.
Ain't nobody gonna do
So
nothing to me.
because I don't. I like talking to y'all about battles and what happens in battles. Like when it come to that types of, you'll see me. If you see a mugshot, just know something happened. That's all I'm saying.
Anyway, let's get to this. It says, soon as the victim, soon as she was leaning like you supposed to go fit. You got to swing.
Yeah, she did lean like she was about to brace something. But
that was a heavy mush. You know what I'm saying? You get snuff for that. You definitely get snuff for that. I'm gonna hit you with everything inside the pot. You know what I'm saying? If motherfuckers do that, you gotta crash out for that.
Listen, man, I can't.
The civilian.
Just
the victim.
Just
y'all wilding. Leave that girl alone.
Just in case you're wearing Warriors down by 10.
Warriors down by 10?
Yeah, right now.
Oh, I bet.
No, I'm sorry. No, they're not down by 10. Sorry, they're up.
Warriors
up 86-74 right now.
Okay,
but Pacers won the first game.
This is OD Snuff. I dislike her. The boss is cute, but she do talk a lot. The groupie got listen. I don't know who got. It was a little flagrant though. Don't scare us like that. Steph got us. Yeah, this nigga talking about they lose. He said
don't scare us like that. Steph got us. Y'all better be worried about this. You better say Jimmy we trust and Jimmy we trust. Jimmy been saving niggas.
Anyway, go. It's on you. Talk about something.
Well, look, man, I can't. I won't tell y'all anything else because I don't like all of that extra drama stuff. So we can just run the card down again. I got Eazy 2-1 versus Swamp. I got Rosenberg Raw clearly 2-1 versus Tru Foe. I got Coffee slight edge to Bonnie versus Bonnie, but I wouldn't be mad if Bonnie got it, and especially after that altercation. Now it's Bonnie 2-1. Right. King versus Danny battle of the night. We could definitely rewatch that, but if I gotta actually have to pick a winner, I'm gonna go with King. Dre Majesty definitely had the battle of the night versus Presidential Dubs. Didn't get to see Tex versus Snake Eyes like that. Am I missing a battle? Let me know if I'm missing a battle. I feel like I'm missing one, but I might not be missing one. But other than that, I can't. I still gonna have to get that event a 7.5. Wasn't bad. Main event still main evented, so that automatically, it gets a lot of pluses. Mm-hmm. A lot of the extra outside stuff that was trying to happen on the outside that kind of, messed up the event. It didn't mess up the actual footage of the event. You know what I mean? But it's battle rap, man. Mm-hmm. I know, I'm enjoying the fact that King versus King had battle of the night again on another Trenches event. That is the outtakes. I'm about to say the outcomes is we don't know who's next for Eazy, but I do believe that Eazy Eazy gonna need another battle where it's gonna be kind of like a Swamp where he could lose, but if he does lose, it's more detrimental versus the win. Mm-hmm. For Eazy. That's what I'm saying. He needs another high risk, low reward battle, in my opinion. Dre Majesty and King definitely need bigger plates. And as far as Coffee, welcome back you're welcome back to the trenches. And that's about it, man. Salute to the subscribers.
You was there. Bonnie slapped the F out of her. Said that's more than a mush. That's a quick jab, slow-mo. It was not good. It's not a good look, I'll tell you that much. But I don't really like seeing people who really don't want, like smoking shit like that. Like she really was kind of like in a passive mode type shit. So I don't really like that. But it is what it is.
I'm saying it says read the super chat. Shout out to Tone Vision. Now super gangsters are super telling SMH. Hold on, I gotta get it away. Shout out to Confidence DMV. The other way. I hate your computer. I don't even know what's happening here. That's more than a mush. That's a quick jab, slow-mo. And I think that's about it.
Says I'm here for a King versus Eunice battle. Says, I ain't come here for all of that. The boss ain't got whatever. Rosenberg did good tonight.
Rosenberg did good. Yeah. He showed, hey, y'all better start talking about him being an analyst. You know what I'm saying? He showed that, he still got it. He still can rap. He can still, he can still dust that old, dust the dust off that old 38. It still got that duct tape on it. You know what I'm saying? He can definitely do that. But it's one of those situations for Rosenberg. What's next for him? Do we want you to battle again? Do we want you to battle more? Or do we want you to keep staying where you at as far as the blog and stuff? Kind of think you should just keep, if you can balance both, don't Paul George it. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you can balance it like Draymond, you know what I'm saying, where you can still be the dog in the ring, but still also remain a good blogger. You also got to follow the rules as a blogger, man, and that there is no rules. Right. Anybody and everybody can get clipped. And that's the rule. Listen, if it happened to you, it happened to every. And if it don't happen to you, you have to keep laughing. That's all you got to do, man. But when it comes to this battle rap shit, you can't be choking and then saying and giving yourself excuses why, you was choking or you didn't have a good performance. So this one, your next, I'm looking forward to seeing Fro's next live, because I'm pretty sure you're gonna come in there and say, I told you I whooped that little boy ass and all that. You know what I'm saying? He's allowed to talk the shit that he's talking.
No, absolutely. He did his thing, so he could definitely talk. If you win, talk your shit.
For real. You know what I'm saying? Who else can talk some shit, man? I really think King could talk some more shit, but King is not gonna talk no more shit, man. King has literally came down here. He gets his fights, and then he goes right back in the hyperbolic chamber. I follow him on Twitter. That's exactly. I guarantee that's gonna be his next tweet. Is him where he's being Kakarot in the hyperbolic chamber, and he's just resting, waiting until his next battle. Do we want to see him versus Eunice? Yes, but if we gonna think about the next realistic battle for King, it's probably gonna be. I want to see a top tier or a higher tier than Danny. If you want to do it, I want to see Rex versus King. You know what I'm saying? Give him a name. Give King a name, not just a Danny Myers or a Cortez, and that's no disrespect, but give him a name. Give him an actual. Give him Ill Will or Jada Nightwing. Give him somebody that can actually make him go outside of his bag. That's kind of where I'm going. And if King prevails, he's going to be my number one new shooter, new star. If we talk about who's a star, he just doesn't have the star quality when it comes to promotion. But in that ring, the boy can box. He's going to box. That's it.
What you think about Danny Myers, though, overall?
Danny Myers is still out here, man. For Danny Myers, he needed to have listened to what King was saying, because that's not a lie. It's the truth. Danny, if you out here having these bar fights with these young bulls, nobody's expecting you to get in that fight, to have wars with the masters and all of the Sifus. You can't be Itman fighting with the masters at the table if you over here fighting with the students.
Right.
That's just that. I understand it's the sport. You want to be here for the sport and it's the love of the sport. But if you are the bar god, act like that. Only go against the pins. You know what I'm saying? Campaign for the pin. And don't back out of it either. You know what I'm saying? Right. Don't campaign for the pin and then you get your ass whooped by somebody else. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
I mean,
who else is out there to talk about other than what we done talked about?
Definitely got to see Suge. What he said, he's definitely got to see Suge. He said Danny's Myers record is 255-20.
I mean, you could tip the scale a little bit further, but yeah, I do feel you though. Yes.
Golden State got it.
King versus Lou Castro or the Landlord. I'm not mad at that little Midwest on Midwest crime. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. Yeah. You know what? I would like to see Fonz versus King. Because those guys are gonna. Fonz ain't no slouch. He is a bigger name. Fonz definitely one of them cats you don't want to mess around with either, because Fonz ain't no slouch. But is this gonna be a Fonz versus Ab, or is this gonna be a Fonz versus Nitty? You know what I'm saying? I kind of like that. Shout out to Ayo Hugh. You know what I'm saying? For that. I liked what Lou Castro did, but I don't think Lou Castro will be able to deal with King in all 3 of them rounds because he gonna do a lot of those. Nigga, shut up! He's like, nigga, all them rap bars ain't gonna be good. Like, like you know what I'm saying? He gonna be trying to be funny when King ain't laughing. I don't see King have a good time when he's there. Like you said earlier, he spit with some pain. He not there to joke. The boy from Detroit. Absolutely. I don't think it's a smile that comes from that city. No disrespect, but at the same time, I understand.
Oh yeah.
Let's talk about it with the super chat. Boss look more like an employee. Keep doing y'all. Thank you. Let's talk about it. Yeah, like I want to see, you know, King versus some pens. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cortez was the test. Danny Myers was the energy test. Now I want to see you go up against somebody that's going to name flip King. Like, you got to be fucking kidding me. You are Joe King. Like, I want to see somebody that's going to be able to do that. I don't know King real name. So whoever battles King, they going to find out what King real name is.
What
and
does
flip
King
that.
bring?
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Listen, you going to reign King or reign supreme. It don't matter. We going to bring them things. I want to see King get battle tested for sure.
I think I would rather battle like King versus Chilla right now or something like that before I would test him with a Rum Nitty.
Oh, I mean, so the thing about Chilla is kind of trying to stay around that upper echelon God tier range. You get what I'm saying? Like, he just battled, and Chilla only coming outside for, you know, his stuff, because he battled Verb.
What about King versus Chess?
I don't think Chess is good enough for King. I said it.
King versus Ill Will would be crazy.
King versus Ill Will is dangerous, man.
Give him Chef Trev. They said give him Chef
Trev.
So on this poll, so no home mills. It says they got Eazy winning 64%, Swamp winning 36%.
Not bad. It's going up and down, you know. But the majority, the consensus, going with Eazy the block captain. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, what Chess brought to the table in his last battle, if we get that Chess versus King, I still think King's gonna win. Still, because I just feel like there's a lot of who's the young gunner? Clearly King, but them niggas is the same age too. So I kind of want to see that. I'm seeing sick. I'm seeing real sick out there. You don't want to call out real sick though. I don't want to see real sick versus King just yet. I don't want to see.
Not the type when you call out sick.
You know what I'm saying? Real sick don't be playing with nobody. You know what I'm saying? Real sick really be out here trying to biggity beat niggas' asses. You know what I'm saying?
Wiggity worse.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what word? You know what I'm saying? He definitely gonna cook. He definitely sick gonna cook. But right now, Sick is in that chase for the upper echelon too. I mean, for God's sakes, we just seen Real Sick versus Illmac. Now that battle was just as long as the DMV line on a Tuesday when the Monday everything was closed. But when you look at the landscape of things, I would like to see King get more competition. But if I'm asking for that, am I asking for King to not be on trenches, or are we only bringing these plates to King on trenches? And if that's the case, that's how you promote yourself, King. You literally tell you, like, I don't go nowhere. Bring me who you think is worthy to see to touch the throne. That would be a great way to promo that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to help you. Ledge, I know you watch it. Tell your mans, tell your client.
Sean ain't coming back, fam. Real quick on the K-Shine thing from what I've heard. We're not going to see K-Shine because K-Shine got his shit still going with URL. And anybody that tries to book him is going to get that cease and desist, and that battle's not happening. Next album, let you produce it, Vada. Hit me up on social media, whether Twitter, Instagram. You can send me some beats, but I got producers already. They'd be kind of crazy if I said I wasn't going to do that. But I hear what you got, though. If you got some fire, I've met producers through battle rap. They hit me up, they sent me shit, and I've recorded on it. You say you want to see Adverse? Get the fuck out of here. Y'all be catching me about to read some dumb shit, and I just stop.
Because you easy, bro. I be in the comments too.
Say, y'all fuck with my music? I ran into a dude at the game, the Giants, and when they did the draft, and he was like, he fuck with the music too. I need to start really putting out more. I didn't even know y'all really rock. Because I don't want to be that guy that's just forcing my music on people, and then the shit be whack.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then y'all be trying to fucking shout
Well,
out the math. Y'all be
it
trying
is
to
whack.
math off me. Y'all be trying to math off of me and shit.
Hey, yo!
Stop playing your fucking music, nigga. Stop playing your fucking music, you bitch ass nigga. Like, I don't want that. You know what I'm saying?
You want to hear the recaps.
Like,
you want recaps. You don't want to hear them
you
recaps.
keep telling me to drop more visuals. Yo, we got videos, son. How many videos we have? 2?
What? That's done?
That I haven't dropped yet?
You have 2 videos.
I gotta drop some visuals.
Bro.
It's my fault, man.
Bro.
I ain't even gonna hold you. Scrap is gonna go crazy because he been telling me to drop the video, and I just never.
He
dropped.
got visuals.
I gotta drop.
Just not dropping them, bro.
My bad, son.
Not dropping them.
I gotta drop video this week, man.
And your lights is on in here. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand your issue here.
My bad, son. I just didn't drop it. I'm gonna drop it though. But shout out to y'all. It's a K-Shot.
Yeah, it's new high. Yeah, I forgot about new high that fast.
I got videos I ain't dropping. No. Let's get back to it.
Yeah.
K-Shot Lab. We probably won't see K-Shot.
K-Shot not coming back, bro.
Mav Hoffa got a battle on the gates, man. Shout out to Mav Hoffa. He got battle.
I don't think he battle on the gates, but as a prominent K-Shine fan in the K-Shine fan club, you know what I'm saying? It's only
Warriors won. Parlay was one. Don't worry, we'll talk about it in a second. But
as a K-Shine fan and in the K-Shine fan club, I'm not the president. You know what I'm saying? I'm more like a trustee. You know what I'm saying? But he not coming back because he not trying to swallow his pride.
Cool.
K-Shine.
It would have to be through URL. He would have to go back to URL. You'd have to fix that situation, and that's the only way it can happen.
Yes, and he not about to do that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it don't look like he about to do that. And the reason why I'm saying he look like he not about to do that, because we ain't heard, bro. There was an event that was supposed to happen 5 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
And not only did we not hear anything, he hasn't even mentioned anything. So that alone scares me, because usually if this was 4 years ago,
it ain't happening.
Sean would have been all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Sean would have been on every card, on every, on every situation. So for Sean not to be, you need to get your mans. It's like, for real, you need to get your mans. Like, Sean, and your mans is your own mans. You need to talk to yourself. Look in the mirror. Look where you at. Is this where you want to be?
Owes the money. He said you took the 31. Hold on, whoa, you ain't missed me with that one. I took the 31 bus to the hood, but the 41 bus is fire. You know I wasn't gonna miss that. You know I wasn't gonna miss that. You know, if you ever want to gas me, tell me you fuck with my music. Even if you don't fuck with it, tell me you do anyway, and you might get me. Vada, Jackson Dart. Hey man, Jackson Dart put money on film. Shador went in there and they asked the nigga about to play, and this motherfucker probably showed his watch or some shit. He fucked it up. The Giants wanted the nigga. He fucked it up. Sean versus DNA rematch. No. Shotty ain't worried about that battle. He working on his album.
Because the next thing we want is a Sean album. That's what we want.
Play a song. No, I ain't gonna play no songs tonight. Everybody might not be here for that.
Next thing we want is a K-Shine album.
A K-Shine album?
Yeah, that's that, because we'd rather a K-Shine album than him battling, right? That's what we want. Exactly. That's not what we want.
I was about to say, when did we want that shit? What made bro sign a slave deal? You got to think now. Hold on, let me get this one. You got to think like when he signed that deal was COVID. You know what I'm saying? Like if you think about the COVID time frame, there wasn't a lot of battles and shit that was going on. You know what I'm saying? So if he signs that deal, that's going to guarantee him money over a long period of time. He probably just panicked and signed a deal he didn't need to sign. I'm not gonna play no music tonight. You know what I'm saying? You want to cop my shit? I'll put it in the chat where motherfuckers can cop it, but I don't want to do that. Your circumstance, you know what I'm saying? He had just moved to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really here for the K-Shine rundown, but I know he had moved to Atlanta. He had a pretty big house. You know what I'm saying? That from what I seen on the gram and all of that, and he had the song "I Got Me a New Crib." Like that was one of his fucking songs. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit. Like this is all real shit here. And I know that he's probably not, working at a fucking Amazon overnight or no shit like that, because you can tell even from what you do. When you work in places where people go and shit, what do? They know who you are. You know what I'm saying? They're going to know who you are. So I know he's probably not working a real job. And somebody said he thinks he knows it all until it's too late. Well, he got with a dude. They started talking about putting this whole power network together. And when I spoke to the dude, I promise everything I love. When I spoke to him, I was telling dude, like, yo, like, you sure this is going to work? Like, yo, y'all sure this is what y'all want to do? And they just seemed like they knew so much, but it really wasn't, it really didn't pan out.
You can't, as a fan, you want what's best for him,
Mm-hmm.
but he also gotta want what's best for him.
True.
And the moves that he's been making and the things that he's been doing and
have not been conducive to helping his development.
Exactly. And now Sean's taking more risks without even thinking about it because he feels like he feels like one that just needs one more lick. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just need one more hit. I need one more check. I need one more thing. And I swear it's gonna go the way it's gonna go. And you know how you're supposed to get that check. You just don't want to go that way.
And another thing is pride too, you know what I'm saying? Pride is a mother because you see Eazy make it on his own, you know what I'm saying? He got off URL, he built his own league, and everybody probably looking at him like, well, if he could do it, I could do it too. It's a big difference between, you know, having support, having a sponsor, having people that's going to help you get to where you need to go, build your catalog and shit like that. You know, so it is what it is now.
And plus, it's kind of hard. It's two different monsters.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's say, all right, Charlie Clips was one of the best battle rappers of all time. But if Clips tried to do something on his own or tried to do something to push it, it didn't go quite well. You know what I'm saying? So it's different when you're a star and you're trying to do something versus somebody who wasn't really a star, but then they go and do something. Look at Chilla Jones.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, look at, you know, well, Geechee kind of different, but, you know, in the same realm. You know what I mean? Like, Geechee has the Riot. You know, John is another one. He had Bullpen. Like, the guys who were stars, but not like constant, highly demanded stars, they'll go off and make their own ventures, and those start to thrive a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? Clone even has his own league. You know what I mean? Like, it's things like that where it's about who you are versus how many people are willing to support it. And you just gotta have your fan base ain't gonna be also your core market either. Like, we know that for
right.
sure.
So I'm gonna touch back on this Eazy the Black Captain versus Swamp battle before we get out of here. I'm gonna say it like this. Swamp, to me, this is my personal opinion. I felt like he did better versus Chess 2 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? It's just my personal opinion. I felt like he did better versus Chess. That battle with Chess went crazy in. You know what I'm saying? It was fire. In this one right here, Swamp, to me, I love this first round. You know what I'm saying? I felt like he was getting to the punch. I feel like he had a lot of crowd reaction. I feel like, you know, the information that he was tapping in on was really good. If I look at some of his, and I ain't going through all the bars and all that shit again, because this is just my last talks about it. He said that I recap Jazz's freestyle. No, but I put it on my channel though. I mean, I definitely put that motherfucker on my channel. But if you want me to recap this bit, if you want me to listen to that motherfucker right now, I'll listen to that bitch right now. How about that? Overall I got Eazy winning the battle. I got Eazy winning the battle 2-1. I feel like Eazy did enough at home to win. And y'all know, if I felt like Eazy didn't win a battle, who I got to I ain't got to do it for you. I'm the first one to be like, nah, man, that wasn't it, man. Let's see what this Jazz the Rapper on Funk Master Flex was talking about.
I see we fell off. That's how I want to
start. What's the view count right now?
Okay. I see we have
126,000 views.
It's not enough.
Everybody can't come up here.
It's not enough.
It's not enough.
We need more for the greatest.
Let me see how many people want to come up here.
Let's get to Jazz. Let's get to that.
I'm setting a new tone.
Let's get the Jazz. Can we get some fire emojis in here? Can we get this bitch started? Let's get this motherfucker going. I got almost 1,000 people in here. What's Jazz talking about? Y'all want to see it? Niggas ask me for it.
New York City.
Turn this bitch up, man.
Let's go. Let's do it.
You know, that's my girl right there. Shout out to Jazz, man. You know what the fuck going on. Let's go.
You know, I waited 9 years.
9 years. Y'all wanted that? I'll give it to you. Let's go. I feel like it's seeing like a family on the NBA or some shit.
Brooklyn. Look, yo, first off, I ain't doing no favors, bitch, my rent high. Yes, I've been burning shit down since left eye. I'm on flex, so I know the bar set high. I'm comfy anywhere, I'm walking around with y'all cleft eyes. All these bitches ass, who said they hard? Feeling myself, shit, I almost caught an essay charge. Man, you know why bitches hate me in the best way? Man, it's cause these niggas love me
like just day.
Nah, it's cause these niggas love me like rest day. Nah, it's cause I give that city feel like with a Mets play. I gotta tell you some shit, cause it's just me and you. I wake up, see the Hollywood sign, I gotta see the people for little like Beatles do. Every damn morning, me and Jesus playing peekaboo. Peekaboo, I'm really that. I don't care if they don't get the hype. Peekaboo got that number one spot that they can never swipe. Bitches competing for number two and they got every right. And in my Babs Bunny voice,
let them fight.
They tell me I'm the golden girl. I feel like Betty White. Y'all fly spirit. Y'all don't know about a steady flight. I'm here on the mission.
Spirit.
So much they think I'm a conspiracy theorist because it's back to the east side, then back to the west side, then back to the east side while I'm knocked on a red eye. The army said, be all you could be, man. Niggas shoot they shot at my message, I peak game. I tell them I don't check my DMs like T-Pain. What Snoop said, it ain't nothing but a G thing. Hey, I just want the money, you could keep fame. But let me tell y'all what I'm from and what I became.
Talk about it.
Imagine niggas telling you that you can't do it, then you do it. Then they tell you you can't do that, then you do that, and you prove it. Got the haters singing sorry like they Ruben, call me crazy, but the haters keep me moving. I love when they say I'm losing. I in the city who could really get with me. I'm like Kim mixed with Nicki and Mix Foxy and Missy, MC Light and Rap City, and Miss Hill with some Remy. I'm every woman now. I think I'm mimicking Whitney. Guess I'm really that chick. Might be psychiatric. How do I identify my pronouns? Is that bitch? Real raw talent. I don't got no time for hat tricks. You dummy and you friends with a square. Did you Patrick?
I never heard this whole shit now. I never heard it.
Keep cooking. Where next? Oh, here, Dubai or Gatwick. You a local hoe. Where your passport stamps, bitch? Swing better, swing better, boom. I'm the realest in it if I stepped in the room. I knew I'd be special, baby, since in the womb. I don't care where I'm at. I show up fresh to a Zoom with y'all. See, I used to work for 911.
I show up fresh
I heard it all.
I feel good right now. Hold on. I like
Where
that.
next? Oh, here, Dubai or Gatwick. You a local hoe. I done heard it all. Family drama, the gunfight. Shit is crazy. I got suicide calls done. I'm do it. Then they tell you can't do that, then you do that and you prove it. Got the haters singing sorry like they Ruben, call me crazy, but the haters keep me moving. I love when they say I'm losing. I've been lit in the city. Who could really get with me? I'm like Kim mixed with Nicki and Mix Foxy and Missy, MC Light and Rap City, and Miss Hill with some Remy. I'm every woman now. I think I'm mimicking Whitney. Guess I'm really that chick. Might be psychiatric. How do I identify my pronouns? Is that bitch? Real raw talent. I don't got no time for hat tricks. You a dummy and you friends with a square. Did you Patrick? I say what I mean and mean what I say, and that's it. That's why I stand on business. Chiropractic. Where next? Oh, here, Dubai or Gatwick. You a local hoe. Where your passport stamps, bitch? Swing better, swing better, boom. I'm the realest in it if I stepped in the room. I knew I'd be special, baby, since in the womb. I don't care where I'm at. I show up fresh to a Zoom, but yo, see, I used to work for 911, right? I done heard it all, family drama, the gunfights. But one thing that always stuck with me was this one night. Mom screamed, they shot my baby. I said, help, but I'm numb, right? News said 3-year-old survived, but it's bug like she could walk by me not knowing I saved her son's life. Shit is crazy. I got suicide calls done. I was on edge and had to talk somebody off one. I heard people die and I heard people born, son. I gotta forgive about all my problems when the calls come. Cause I done lost people that really ain't deserve to die. Avoiding all their pages cause I know that it's gonna hurt the tribe. I don't talk about it much. It's shit that I internalize. Simply cause I sympathize with people pain that's worse than mine. But anyway, right now I got the perfect drive. Who need writers? I'm good with lines like the Turkish guys. I love networking. I got a lot of strikes. Your favorite network is we are not alike. It's Big Bag Jazz. That's if you ain't know the name. I'm a Brooklyn representative. Canarsie did his thing.
Canarsie, we are in the building. Canarsie.
The greatest. And I ain't watched the Funk Flex freestyle since I think it was Arsenal who was on there last.
Yeah, that was kind of fire.
That was kind of fire too, but no, Jazz burned that motherfucker down. Jazz put that much. Jazz definitely burnt that motherfucker down. That put your hand. Not to mention, she did the Jada Kiss put your hands up beat, and it's already a cheat code. But the fact that she went into different pockets of flows as well, dog. She even gave you some substance in there too. She's like, listen, I was a 911 dispatchers, but let me tell you about the problems that were going on with that. I was living on the edge. I had to talk somebody off one.
That was crazy. Crazy.
Can't mess up the Yaga. But what I'm saying is the greatest.
Yeah, we got to win tonight, so we'll go ahead and go over the win. You know what I'm saying? I hit the parlay.
Oh, you hit the parlay?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and send you a little. I saw whenever I win, I send them a little money just because. But here's what we did tonight. I went with. We do it for y'all. I went with Jimmy Butler to score 20 points. I went with Curry to score 30 rebounds, points, and assists. I went with Alperen Şengün to have over 30. I went with the Warriors to win. I went with Fred VanVleet with 15 points. He ain't scored them shits to the last 2 seconds. And I went with Fred VanVleet for over 20. So, yeah, that's another win. I do that shit, too. I'm going to start posting them or start finding a way. I don't want a Discord. People be asking me for that shit, but I don't really want to charge niggas and all of that shit.
No, what we need is the sponsorship, whether it's Prize Picks or DraftKings or dual FanDuel. We need whatever hashtag Vada Picks. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Because niggas, we can all eat together. You know what I'm saying? Everybody eats, B.
Jazz the Yapper. So yeah, overall, man, shout out to every single one of y'all, man. We are at 1 hour and 42 minutes for this recap. Yeah. We'll just go through the battles without any extra explanation. Snake Eyes versus Tex. You said you had who?
I got Tex.
You got Tex? Okay. Some people probably have Snake Eyes. I didn't see that battle. Yeah. Did y'all see the Boss and Bonnie? I saw it. I don't want to have to play that video. Rewind it. It's in here. Danny versus King, best battle of the night.
Yep.
I personally edged it to King 2-1, but Danny is definitely gonna get that win in a lot of different forums.
Yeah.
Jazz is in a different light right now for sure. Who else did we have? Eazy versus Swamp. I had Eazy. Bonnie versus Coffee. I didn't see that.
Bonnie versus Coffee. I'm gonna edge Coffee. Slight edge.
Bonnie versus the Boss.
Bonnie versus the Boss. Bonnie 1-0. You know what I'm saying? You know, you know what I mean? She won by a mush, just like a slight push.
This is why
a slight push.
When you go like the Boss, I ain't gonna hold you. Like I don't got no issues with her, you know. Shout out to her.
Shout out to the Boss.
You be having to really watch your square. Like if you go to these events and you're gonna be talking and all that shit, having an opinion on people, you gotta know that somebody, if you send out enough invitations, somebody gonna come to the party. So you really gotta be aware. When I be in events, what I be having around me? Like not in my direct, but all around me. Do there be people around?
Yeah, it's people around.
I got people with me.
People around.
You ain't gonna see me alone because if you swing on me, somebody's gonna swing on you. I'm telling you right now. I don't go nowhere alone. I pay niggas, and I don't pay like out my pocket, like come with me, but I cover the tab. We getting lunch. I'm gonna put the gas in the car. I'm gonna cop some bud. I'm gonna make sure all my niggas get the event. We gonna fly there. We done been to Miami. We done been all these places. Yep. The reason why I keep the niggas around me well is because I know damn well if somebody see me get swung on, approached, or coasted, they gonna jump in it before I jump in it. And we'll jump you. I don't care. Ain't no fair. I ain't fighting nobody fair in 2025. If it's a fight, we're gonna jump you. If I was the Boss and Bonnie was in that situation, Bonnie would have got jumped right there on the spot.
Yeah,
it would have been like 3 or 4 people that would have jumped.
Like that's another thing.
You will get jumped, and I don't think twice.
I'm not with the whole hand in the face.
Ain't gonna be no fair fight.
No.
You know why they say ain't no fair fights? Because my niggas jumping in because we got to get the win.
Yeah,
I got to come home with the win. We gonna come home with the win. I'm gonna show the mush one more time because y'all asked me to see it. But yeah, my niggas jumping in. We already know off top. He swing, jump in. I don't even care. That's the rule. Jump in. Because if somebody swing on him, I'm jumping in. I don't even care because I know he's never gonna swing on nobody or he's not gonna be the reason. So if somebody wants to get at him over the opinion of a rap battle, then we just gonna jump.
Just know if you see me swing on somebody, we're past.
Yeah, we showed the mush.
We've already passed.
I'm not overcooking that.
If I swing on anybody, we're past that. That means there was an altercation or something happened online, and I came to you and said, "Hey, what that about?" He said, "No, I said what I." All right, you know what I'm saying? That's all. I'm not talking. It's a lot of this chatty stuff going on in battle rap. But I get it when niggas rap in the ring, but it's when it's outside of the ring is where it's like, all right, well, is this necessary?
Right, but here's the thing. I don't think that Bonnie, I'm gonna be honest with you, and this is my personal opinion. I don't think she should be approaching her like that in a fucking venue, like in the venue. Because what if the Boss would have been on some timing and they would have started brawling right there in the middle of the battle and shit? You know what I'm saying? Like that would have been like some shit, like a battle in the fight in the crowd while the battle's going on. And you approaching somebody, you don't know what I got on me. I could have a pen in my pocketbook. I got a comb that has a sharp edge. I could literally, that's what happened with Austin Metcalf with them motherfuckers that you approaching somebody, you playing with motherfuckers that ain't playing with you. And when they approach that motherfucker, he stabbed him right in the heart. Hung, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that, like for real, bro. I gotta stop that shit. He said, get ready for the Hitman rant. Yeah, it's gonna be a rant.
Bonnie can't do nothing on bags of bodies. There's no Bonnie everywhere. She's not getting no money.
He said there's about 4,000 rap. He said mush the link.
Link.
He said there's a 49,282 rats in New York. There's rats everywhere.
Yeah. To end it off, Frozen Tru Foe. Who got?
I got Froze winning that clearly. Almost 3-0. They said, why is she even moving by herself? Bro, you get real comfortable in battle rap. Like motherfuckers get comfortable being out and about and think everybody love you. Everybody in motherfucking battle rap don't love you. I tell you what, you know how much a video of a nigga swinging on him or me is worth on the internet. Like I be cognizant of that shit. Like a nigga swinging on you or approaching you or doing any of that type of shit. That shit is worth. It's called money on tape. Like when that shit happened with Caps and motherfucker Debo and all that. That's money on tape. I'll be goddamned if I let a nigga put some money on tape if I can avoid it. That's why I don't be getting drunk. I mean, no. I'm gonna be sober as a bitch. Because if you swing, I got 3. He gonna swing or he gonna swing. Oh, I'm gonna swing. But anyway, it's a shout out my man Kid. Oh, my nigga Kid in the motherfucking building. I'm playing your verse every time Kid come in the building. I make sure I play his motherfucking verse because Kid is that nigga. He did a motherfucking record with me called I Get. See, you know what I'm saying? They was asking me when we was gonna play something. I played a song for him. Cool. We about to get out of here. Every time Kid comes around, I play the verse that he did for me. You know what I'm saying? If you search me up on Tidal, you know, if you look for me on Tidal, I'm on Tidal. You can hear all of this music with no problem. And the first song that pops up is Kid's song. The second one is with SP. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely with SP. And it pops up really quick with Kid.
Cool, just be on the list.
I want to show y'all my numbers.
Kid,
I want to show y'all my numbers, man. My stats since I've started this thing, and I need to do more. I know. We got 23,000. You know what I'm saying, as far as like downloads and streams and all of that shit. Yeah. So that was actually pretty good with just a mixtape that I didn't even put a video out for. I need to put out a video.
Still ain't put out a damn video.
But he said Kid didn't see it. What Kid didn't see?
Didn't see the battle event.
Oh, he didn't see the battle event? My nigga, I ain't going through no whole fucking event again, my nigga. I fuck with you, but I ain't going through no goddamn event. I had Eazy beating Swamp. We'll do that.
Oh, no. Kid want to see the mush.
Oh, he want to see.
No. Rewind it for no.
Kid didn't see the mush. He's not here to see no mush, man. I don't want to do that, man. If he says that, then I'll show him, but
no,
I don't want to do that.
Let's wrap it up, man.
We'll play my verse.
We'll play this verse. I told her no time soon, long as this pot's bubbling. Verse 2, still live from the basement. I heard your man told we trying to find where his case went. The lie in my face lit, high as a spaceship, going for 45 like Michael in Game 6. What they told y'all or what they sold y'all. A menace with the Guinness, but bitch, I'm old dog. Ride how you ride, never thought you'd get caught. Well, I'm from New York, they leave your thoughts in your shorts. For the love of the sport,
that
niggas
was coffee one.
Look your mother in the face like what the fuck.
I didn't even see the battle.
My shit catch bullets from this tech I lift. I had beef at 5:30, he was dead by 6. Yes, I'm rich. You don't know the checks I get or the things I go through to protect my shit. I had to get it off the arm, now it reflect my wrist. I take jewels to other jewelers and it bet not tick, nigga. Vada. Got my mama mad, asked when I'ma stop hustling. I told her no time soon, long as this pot's bubbling. And I don't touch it if I can't make a profit of it. Hustling, should move the island, how I love Dublin. Mama, forgive me, your baby boy outside thugging. She know ain't no pussy in me, I came out her stomach. Fly like Vada, hard white high top Pradas. Flip beef like I worked at McDonald's. I don't pop bottles, mine come prescribed over the counter. Took too many L's, it was too hard to counter. Now I'm rolling L, just watching the money counter. Shorty tried to hook me, I knew how to counter. Life is a spiral,
watch the people around you.
Cause niggas wanna go viral after they rob you. Scoundrel, swear I wanna change, I just don't know how to. Trying to find a plug out of town, that's a power move. I got a whole lot to lose, who won't bet me? Break a rapper down quicker than Showtime SP. Got my mama mad, asked when I'ma stop hustling. I told her no time soon, long as this pot's bubbling.
My girl told me to check my phone, so she must have sent me something else. So somebody said it's sad we can't do nothing without a camera around. I asked that girl multiple times and she refused, like she wanted to be friends or something. No means no, you're not obvious. Next topic, then back to the battles. So Bonnie said it's sad we can't do nothing around battle rap because there's always a camera around. So I guess she wanted to accost her, mush her, and degrade her without a camera around. You don't get that fucking option. It says I asked the girl to leave me alone multiple times and she refused, like she wanted to be friends or something. No means no, and you not oblivious to why. Now I will do this. I fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like I like the boy, but she do that oblivious shit all the time. Like, I don't know why they're mad at me. Nigga, that shit ain't gonna work. I'm telling you right now. If you don't take any bit of advice from me, that whole I don't know why they're mad at me. Why would somebody be mad? It's just your opinion can have you picking your hat up off the floor.
It is.
Yeah, you gotta know. You can have an opinion, but somebody can swing.
You can't be you can't play victim. When you're the one throwing,
somebody's gonna
shots.
swing on you over your opinion. You have to know. You can have one. Oh, it's on all streaming platforms. Yeah, we could go. I'm gonna go ahead and put mine. I'm gonna put mine. I'm gonna put them. Yeah, we got it on Apple Music. We got that joint on Tidal. We got it on what is the other joint? Apple Music, Tidal, SoundCloud.
YouTube
that bitch is on YouTube Music. I put that bitch on everything. You know what I'm saying? So hold on. I'm gonna put the link in the chat though. You know what I'm saying? Because too many people ask me about my music. I niggas must want me to be a rapper today or some shit. But I'm gonna put the link in the chat so y'all can get that if people want. Yeah, she got comfortable. You know what I'm saying? And then Ryder says, "Hey, she acted like she was clueless." You cannot act. Oh, the Trenches updates posted this shit too. Look, they posting it too. Everybody posting this shit. But it's not a good look. Twitter Spaces will get you hurt. That's why SP has never started a Twitter space. I have never started a Twitter space. Yes, my Vada Fly is on Spotify. Yes, I'm there too. All you have to do is Google it, and you will find. I'm gonna show you right now because y'all asked me for this music. Like, I really want the shit, so I guess I'm gonna have to. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, if you gonna plug it.
I am so yeah. Boom, you got everything. You know what I'm saying? When you go to my Twitter, you hit this link right here, and it's on all of these music platforms: Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, Amazon Music, iTunes, YouTube Music, Pandora, Boom Play. It's on fucking streaming platforms I don't even know about. Amazon Music, nigga. That shit is everywhere. So I'm gonna take the link and I'm gonna put it in the chat. And if you haven't heard it, I would like for you to check it out and give me your honest opinion. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up wherever. You can hit me on Twitter, you can hit me wherever. Give me your honest opinion. Tell me what you think about it. If you think shit is dope, you think shit is the worst shit you ever heard. I'm cool with that too. So I'm gonna drop the link in here. You know what I'm saying? You hit that link, I'm gonna pin this comment, and then we're gonna get up out of here. Shout out to Magnificent Fam for the $5 super chat.
Appreciate
don't tell me you're gonna download my shit and don't download it because I pinned it. So now I'm gonna be warning you to do that because I worked hard on that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I want you to hear it. I'll play one more song on the way out. One of my 41.
41 bucks. You know what? Not what you need.
You like that one?
Not what you need is one of my favorite cuts.
This is one of Showtime SP's favorite records off the motherfucking tape.
Real first dude, you know what I'm saying? You guys name the song. You think I wouldn't listen?
I'm in my lane. I'm usually good from the top of the three. When it's me, you know the V's all gotta be clean. And the face on that watch looking aquamarine. Nigga think he on the low till he get shot with a beam. You stop in the green. Know how, not in your dream. Soon as niggas get the point, they get dropped from the team. Is Vada gon' squeeze? I came up with riders and G's. Quick to leave a nigga thoughts on the side of they T's. I got 88 stones all rocked in the piece. And the chain came with a charm that'll drop some degrees. See, you gotta learn the game before you flop in the league. And make sure she's genuine before you hop in them jeans. My would it be? Vada in a tropical breeze. And it came from moving snow, just not with no skis. Choppers and trees. Man, I had to hop out and squeeze. It looked like Curry in the corner when he dropping the three.
Curry one tonight too. Curry one tonight too. I like it. Yeah.
Like it's not what it seems. You about to throw it all away while she's copping them, please. Got niggas playing with my name till I hop in their dreams. Get the spinning through that motherfucking block that he screams. I propose a leg shot or have him drop to his knees. Niggas see me on the tube and they'll be watching they screen. But they mad they pockets broke, so they plotting they scheme. Niggas mad I'm in the game cause they not in the league. I got skills to start on mine and the opposite team. You the type to make her stay after I pop and she leave. Sometimes you might get what you want, but this is not what you need, nigga.
That's about it, man. We about to get out of here, man. We really thank y'all. That's one of my favorite shits. I was gonna do something else, but I'm not even gonna explain it right now. You say you on Spotify, you got me. See, if one person listened to the music today, I felt like this whole stream was successful. So I totally appreciate you more than you know. And hit me up and let me know what you think. I want to know your opinion. I don't want to drop shit and not know your fucking opinion. You tell me, like, you know what I'm saying? I want to play SPI, you know what I'm saying, before we get out of here. You know, I gotta get. You know, so I gotta get the SP, man. I gotta get the SP verse. You know what I'm saying? Y'all listen to SP verse. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this that 100 flow. Penthouse suite, ocean views, 100 flow. Yeah, this that 100 flow. Connect said he set a battle on 100 more. Yeah, this that 100 flow. Promoter said he got them dates, let's do 100 shows.
I've been real since day one. Never been a bitch, nor will I play one. I could cut the talking once you say something. Oh, that money calling, why you ain't say nothing? We can start this conversation once you say once. Gotta work smart, you play dumb. Tom Hanks, taxing niggas all year, bitch. Check the pay stubs. We talked about the price yesterday, but not today's one. Nigga, that's just phase one. They say the money is all you talk about. What's hard to explain, I get paid for what I talk about. I'm talking about building them funds into a large amount. The pain is when you flipping them ones and you lost the count. Then you gotta count again. Make sure they all your real ones, cause it's some counterfeits. Money gon' revolve around you, then what's surrounding them? They all wanna be in your shoes, you gon' be down to fit. Wear that every now and then.
Showtime SP is nice, man. I need his tape. He said, who won the Eazy battle? I had Eazy 2-1.
Yeah, Eazy 2-1. Listen, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all cop that. I mean, when you start rapping like that, it's on all streaming platforms. 100 flow, run it all the way up, run it up. Just run it up, man.
Shout out to every single one of y'all, man. This is a 2-hour live stream. Go through it again. Tell a friend to tell a friend. You know what the fuck is going on. It's your man Vada Fly. Yeah. Shout out to my brother Showtime SP. And, you know, shout out to everyone that asked about the music and shit. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to get out of here. And that's about that. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I'll play another, you know what I'm saying? I'll play some joints on the way out. You know what I'm saying? If you choose to stick around, you stick around. But
look, love,
it's a regular day.
I need 2 bricks, 10, and the rest of them gray. A quarter order, nigga, we slide through. It ain't no aiming when we flaming, nigga, he dies too. How you going in the war thinking we might lose? When I'm doing what I'm doing, we don't peep y'all moves. I solemnly swear, it ain't a part of me fair. It's the first pick of the draft, it's my lottery year. The dough stacking it quick, the chrome packed in the clip. Bitch, I'm still pulling up with the boat matching the whip. Long live Nick, he got clapped in a Hummer. Then I went to Job Corps, said I'll be back in the summer. The very next week, I lost 3 of my mens. Still had a baby face, can I see you again? Okay. Free throw, he ran $1 million trap spot. When the feds came, they found a stove and a laptop. It's the VADA. I got beef with the feds and the DA. Desperado style gun in the briefcase. And the fans been asking my release date. Never took a week break. VADA. I got beef with the feds and the DA.
All right, man. Y'all niggas got work tomorrow. Good night.